Welcome to the line.
So you know it's about to go down.
Oh yeah, let's get into it. Hey y'all, welcome in.
But the coverage is
Never late. We break it down,
real talk every day.
day.
We talk news, we talk life, we talk everything you face. From the drama in the streets to the mess you can't escape. If it's trending, if it's icy, if it's shaking up the space, we unpack it, break it down, put the truth in its place. It's the room where the facts get loud. Grown folks watching the whole chat crowd. No cap, no spin, we don't chase no clouds. Say it how it is, that's what the man wants you to do. Where you know it's about to go down.
You too loud in a place
Yeah, we run into town.
to the place. Welcome y'all. Smash the like button. Let's break it down. It's time to elevate. It's time to lock in. It's time to Hey y'all, welcome in the building, y'all. How are y'all doing? Happy Sunday evening. I hope y'all had a wonderful Sunday. Y'all, we are getting into it with Will Smith, y'all. Will Smith, his violinist, has sued him for the unbelievable, unthinkable thing. And we are going to get into it, y'all. We are going to see what in the Waka Flocka Flame is going on, because Will Smith, he got a lot going on. We just did yesterday on Bilal trying to sue Will Smith and Jada Pickett. And y'all know Bilal, he came with his receipts. He came with all of his receipts. But y'all, we gonna see, is Jada Pickett and Will Smith gonna go to court and fight Bilal in court for whatever he's fighting for, whatever he felt he was wrong with by Jada Pickett and Will Smith? I mean, I don't know, y'all. I don't know. What do y'all think? What do y'all think is gonna happen? Because I don't know if Will Smith and Jada Pickett is stunting him, but I do know Jada Pickett, she said that she was gonna sue Bilal, but the lawsuit has not came to fruition yet. Jada Pickett hasn't did anything yet. But y'all, let's go ahead and get into it and see what the Waka Flocka Flame is going on, y'all.
/LC sidebar. You can click the link below, or you can scan the QR code on screen. Okay, we've got another celebrity lawsuit that has just come out. It is making waves. This time,
Hey,
the person
Felicity.
getting sued
Welcome.
is Will Smith. That's right. The 57-year-old actor, musician, he has been sued by a professional violinist who appeared, or was going to appear, I should say.
And now, y'all, this is his violinist. Now, he looks very young. I don't know how old he is, but he looks like, he's probably maybe a gay guy. I mean, I'm not sure. He looks like a gay guy. He just, from the contacts, he got these dreads going on. Is this what Will Smith and Jada Pickett like? Was Jada Pickett doing things too? I mean, I don't know. I'm just wondering, because these lawsuits and all this stuff going on with what Bilal was saying, I wouldn't put nothing past neither one of them. But I don't know if it's true or not. He's innocent until proven guilty. But y'all, it's kind of suspicious. But y'all, let's see what this entails.
Smith's tour. And this is a bombshell sexual harassment and retaliation lawsuit. Now, when I say that, you may have an idea of what the allegations are. Not quite. Got to explain. I'm going to go over the complaint. I'm going to go over the allegations, the legal claims. We will see if there is something here potentially. And remember, these are just allegations at this point. Smith has a right to defend himself. Nothing has been proven in a court of law. He has not been held liable, but we have to lay out what's here in this complaint. So first, I should tell you who's bringing this lawsuit, and that's interesting. This is a lawsuit that was filed out in California State Court on behalf of Brian King Joseph. Now, before I get into...
Hey, Gylations, how are you? How you doing, sis? Happy Sunday evening. Y'all, I don't know if he is a gay man. Y'all let me know. Do y'all think this gentleman is a gay man? He looks like he may be, and y'all, they say Will Smith allegedly that he is, gay too. I mean, I don't know, but y'all, let's continue. Let's continue.
He alleges, first thing to note, his attorney, so the one filing this lawsuit on his behalf, is Jonathan Delshad. We just talked about him a few days ago because Delshad brought those lawsuits against actor and producer Tyler Perry on behalf of two men who claim they were sexually assaulted by Tyler Perry. We're talking about Mario Rodriguez. That lawsuit that was just filed only days ago, we broke down the entire thing on a previous episode of Sidebar. You can go check it out. But it is interesting that now he is representing another client suing a major celebrity figure in the entertainment industry. And as I mentioned, we are going to be bringing in Mr. Delshad in a minute to talk about this and him filing this lawsuit on behalf of Joseph. But back to Brian King Joseph, okay? First of all, you may know him because he apparently appeared on season 13 of America's Got Talent, made it to the top 3, so you might know who he is. Now, the complaint starts off by saying,
I didn't know that he was in America's Got Talent. I didn't know that. Put a 1 in the chat if y'all knew that this young man was on America's Got Talent. I did not know that. But y'all, let's continue. Let's get the likes up. Smash the like button, y'all.
And if you don't know who he is a professional violinist who was employed by the defendants in this case in connection with a live music tour. So he acted as a musician and a crew member. Now I want to stop right there. First, he's not only suing Willard Carroll Smith, yes, that is Will Smith's real name. Didn't know that, that's apparently his full name. But also this management company that was associated with Will Smith, Trey Ball Studios Management. And this is the most important part. If you were wondering, well, is that part even true, right? Was there even a connection? Is he a complete stranger? There is video that Joseph posted on his Instagram back in December of 2024, showing him on stage, playing the violin, where Smith appears to come on stage and introduces him saying, Brian King Joseph, ladies and gentlemen. So this was posted December 15, 2024. Now,
oh, wait, that was Will Smith introducing him. Hold up, I didn't catch that. Hold on, y'all. Hold on, I was in La La Land for a few seconds. Hold on. I did not know that that was Will Smith introducing him. Whoa, wait a minute. Okay, y'all, let's continue.
Posted on his Instagram back in December of 2024, showing him on stage, playing the violin, where Smith appears to come on stage and introduces him saying, Brian King Joseph, ladies and gentlemen. So this was posted December 15, 2024.
Wow.
Now, Joseph claims that around November of 2024, he was contacted by Smith's people to come out to the actor's house for an introduction, for a potential recording opportunity. He apparently goes there, plays the violin for Smith, claims that Smith invited him to join him at a performance in San Diego, and then join his tour, the Based on a True Story 2025 tour. And he claims he played at that San Diego show, which, by the way, that video that I just mentioned seems to be from, because Joseph, in the caption to that, posts, still pinching myself, 2 sold-out nights with the one and only Will Smith at the Observatory North Park, which is in...
Oh, wow. So he hurried up and put that up on his social media, letting everybody know that he was playing for Will Smith. 2 sold-out shows. Okay, we see you. Okay, y'all, let's continue.
San Diego. So anyway, he claims that Smith wanted him to become more involved in the performances, that he was a valued member of the team, that he wanted to provide him more stage time, that he even invited Joseph to play on Smith's tracks. And this is where Joseph claims that Smith said to him, quote, you and I have such a special connection that I don't have with anyone else.
Uh-oh.
And apparently more things to that effect. Keep that in mind.
Is this grooming like Tyler Perry? I mean, this is like a Tyler Perry and Diddy 2.0 situation. I mean, this is what it's sounding like, but y'all, let's continue.
Now, this next part is very important for the legal case, okay? So Joseph claims that he was provided information about the upcoming global tour that he would be a part of, or seemingly would be a part of, that would last for several months, and, quote, in reliance, important legal phrase there, in reliance of that tour, Joseph allegedly told Smith's representatives that he's going to be spending all this money, thousands of dollars for more music equipment, medication, and other things that he's going to need for the tour. Fast forward, March of 2025. This is the key month. So Joseph claims that he joined Will Smith for the Las Vegas part of the tour, and that all the hotel rooms for him and the crew, they were booked by the defendants. That no one besides the crew or hotel staff had.
Now, do y'all see this picture of this gentleman right here? Can y'all tell me, is he like a gay man, or is he just like a musician that likes to do like different stuff? You know, some musicians, you know, they got their hair thing going on. They dress and look and, you know, do different things. They may not be, you know, a gay person. But y'all tell me, do y'all think that does he look like a gay person, gay young boy to y'all? Guy Lacia says gay. Miss Finesse, Finesse says he's definitely gay. Okay, Arrested Development said definitely gay. Roll says he gay is HE double hockey sticks. HB says he's sweet. Y'all is a mess. Y'all smash the like button. Smash the like button. What is on his glasses? Does he have like a ladybug, or hold on, let me show y'all. Is that like a ladybug or something in his glasses in between his lenses? Huh. I don't know. Chip says sugar in the tank. Guy Lacia says too happy. Y'all is a mess. Y'all is hilarious. Y'all, let's continue. Y'all is hilarious. Bronze is just laughing. Y'all is a mess. Hey, Laura Lee, how are you? Y'all, this is crazy. Oh my goodness. This is like, y'all, it seems like these people in Hollywood, I mean, they got like, do they go to a school for like grooming people? Like, I mean, because it's almost like the same thing over again. But y'all, let's continue.
Access to his room. And he claims that he left his bag in the van that was moving the crew around from place to place. And when he asked management to get his bag at 3 p.m., management claims they couldn't find it. But then 2 hours later, they allegedly came back with the bag. They found it.
Wow.
So then Joseph claims on the night of March 20th, he goes back to his hotel room and claims there was, quote, evidence that someone had, quote, unlawfully been in his room. He claims hotel security checked it out, said there were no signs of forced entry, meaning no one broke in. That the only people who would have been in there were supposedly Smith's management team. And if you're wondering, you know, how can he prove this? Well, Joseph claims this was documented by phone.
Oh, he looks surprised right here, y'all. Jimmy, you is a mess. See? Y'all is cutting up tonight. Jimmy said Flavor Camp vibes. Oh my goodness. Is this a derived from Diddy? Diddy's favorite Flavor Camp? Y'all is a mess. Oh my goodness. Y'all, Virginia said those glasses ain't Gucci. Y'all is hilarious. Y'all, let's take a minute to smash the like button. My baby says pure survival. Yes, baby, this is pure survival. We trying to figure out why is all these lawsuits coming out with these moguls, with these billionaires. Y'all, this is crazy. Let's continue, y'all. Let's continue. This is crazy.
Between him and hotel security. So obviously, they would subpoena the phone records through the course of discovery, right? This case advances. Now, I'm going to read you this next part from the complaint verbatim, because you may also be asking, well, how does he know that someone was in his room?
Family, y'all ain't right. All of my family and my cousins, y'all is crazy tonight. Y'all, I'm about to fall out this chair. Y'all got me dying laughing with these comments coming through. Hey, Tammy, how are you? Welcome. Y'all is cutting up in this chat. Y'all is, oh my goodness, this is going to be a good live right here, y'all. Let's continue. Y'all is hilarious.
Quote, the evidence included a handwritten note addressed to plaintiff by name, which read, Brian, I'll be back no later 5:30, just us, drawn heart, stone F. Among the remaining belongings were wipes, a beer bottle, a red backpack, a bottle of HIV medication with another individual's name.
Whoa, wait a minute. Hold up, swole up. Did they say that there was some HIV medication up in there? What in the Waka? Did they say somebody got the package? We call it the package. Somebody got the package? Y'all, let me rewind that just a little bit, because somebody got the package. And is it Will Smith that got the package? Or is this young gentleman that got the package? Who is sick? Who is sick in the y'all hold up, swole up. We got the let's rewind that just a teeny bit because this is crazy.
Someone was in his room. Quote, the evidence included a handwritten note addressed to plaintiff by name, which read, Brian, I'll be back no later 5:30, just us, drawn heart, stone F. Among the remaining belongings were wipes, a beer bottle, a red backpack, a bottle of HIV medication with another individual's name, an earring, and hospital discharge paperwork belonging to a person unbeknownst to plaintiff.
Wow.
An unknown individual would soon return to his room to engage in sexual acts with plaintiff.
What in with some HIV, y'all? If y'all was, if this was y'all and y'all was sitting here and y'all seen some HIV medication, would y'all have ran fast? Y'all, this is crazy. I would have been scared. Hey, loving myself. Hi, Manny, Ghostface. I would have been scared if I seen that. Would y'all have been scared if y'all seen something that said the HIV and all this stuff that was in? Oh my God, y'all, I would have been scared. I would have been hollering, crying, slinging snot, and running. Oh my goodness. What in the world? Oh my, y'all, this is crazy.
Joseph claims that he immediately notified security and Smith's team about what had happened, quote, obtained photo documentation, so not sure if that means he took photos of the note and these items, because obviously that would be very important for his case, that he changed rooms and called the non-emergency police line as well. So if he can prove that all that happened, and there are police and hotel records to confirm that, that is going to be very important. Now, I will say real quick, okay, a couple of questions.
This is crazy.
Who is Stone F? Is there surveillance footage from the hotel that could be subpoenaed to see who may have entered the room? I mean, this was supposedly only last year. And from a legal point of view, could Smith's defense attorneys argue that drawing a conclusion that someone wanted to engage in sex acts with Joseph is too far a leap based on this evidence, right? How do you connect that to Will Smith and his team exactly? I get it. They booked the rooms, but how do you connect that back to Smith? But I'm going to bring on Joseph.
Was Will Smith grooming him through his people? Like, they got these assistants and all that. And they were like telling the assistants to go to his room and do all this other stuff. Y'all, this is some scary stuff, y'all. These people, I'm telling you, I don't know what they be doing in Hollywood. Hollywood is Holly weird. This is crazy.
He's turning in a little bit, so hopefully he can clarify a little bit about this. Joseph claims the next day, so March 21st, he goes back to LA to support the crew and the cast for a pre-recorded show. However, he alleges that Tim Miller, the complaint doesn't really explain who that is, but Tim Miller talked to him and said, it's too late for you to come through the crew entrance and that we'll just see everyone. We'll see you in New Mexico for the next part of the tour. But then Joseph alleges a few days later, Miller blames him for what happened in that Las Vegas hotel room incident and that Joseph was ultimately fired. Quote, when plaintiff requested for further reasoning, Tim Miller, acting on behalf of defendants, redirected the blame for the termination onto plaintiff, replying, I don't know, you tell me, because everyone is telling me that what happened to you is a lie. Nothing happened, and you made the whole thing up.
Wow.
So tell me, why did you lie and make this up? Now that raises a pretty interesting series of questions.
Oh my God.
Did Miller actually say that to Joseph? And if so, was this a way to just, discredit Joseph? Or alternatively, why did he really believe that? Are there those refuting Joseph's narrative? In the complaint, Joseph alleges that he was shocked by this accusation from Miller, that he submitted evidence and a timeline, but, quote, defendant never made any effort to verify if the safety concern was true or not.
Wow.
One call to the hotel security would have been sufficient. Instead, defendant was intent on firing plaintiff because he reported the attempted sexual assault. Miller also indicated in person and via email that the tour was, quote, moving in a different direction, which was part of the reason for plaintiff's termination. However,
oh, wow. He's trying to give a whole different reason to why he was terminated. What? Y'all, I'm telling you, these people, they think they is slicker than Vaseline. And one thing I can say, he looks like a very young, like maybe Bashir's age, maybe, I don't know, 25, 27, something like that. He looks really young. Like these people are trying to groom these young people to do what they want to do with them. And then act like they're crazy, like something like, oh no, I don't know what happened. No, 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 I'm just terminating you because XYZ. Y'all, this is crazy. Thank you, Ghostface Law and Crime Network. Yes, this is Law and Crime. Shout out to Law and Crime. Y'all, this is diabolical. Hey, Third Eye, how you doing? Welcome in the building. Y'all, this is crazy.
Plaintiff's report and termination, defendant hired another violinist to assume the same position on the tour. This hiring strongly suggested that defendant's stated reason for the termination was pretextual. And from
Wow.
there, the complaint reads, plaintiff further pleads on information and belief that defendant's conduct goes beyond a mere failure to protect an employee's safety or a dispute over a claim. Facts strongly suggest that defendant Willard Carroll Smith II was deliberately grooming and priming Mr. Joseph for further sexual exploitation.
Oh, that's y'all. This is what I'm saying too. Hey, y'all, how y'all doing, y'all? This is what I was saying too. These older men that are in the industry, they be bringing these young ones in so they can groom them. They can do whatever they want with them. And then when they get hip to the game, like, hold on, somebody was in my hotel room. Hold on, I see this HIV medication. You know, all these things are going on. And then I'm letting you know what's going on. And then they act like you crazy. And then you fire me and then give a lame excuse as to why you are firing me. This is what these people be doing, y'all. I'm telling you, they are diabolical, y'all. This is crazy. Will Smith was trying to get the young boys tasty cakes. Did the young boys say that the tasty cakes was for sale? Were they even on the shelf? Was the tasty cakes on the shelf? Was the peach cobbler on the shelf? Was the blueberry pie on the shelf? I don't know. But when he told him what was going on, they be acting like it didn't happen. Like Cat Williams. Didn't Cat Williams say that is their agenda? They always act like nothing ever happened. Cat Williams is so right on so many levels when he said that. These people do things to you and act like it never happened. Like I'm sitting here walking, you trip me, and then they looking around like, what happened? What happened? Y'all, this is crazy.
Sequence of events, Smith's prior statements to plaintiff, and the circumstances of the hotel intrusion all point to a pattern of predatory behavior rather than an isolated.
Nishayla, you don't have to be here, honey, okay? You don't have to be here. Ain't nobody holding you hostage. You can go check this out on somebody else's channel, okay? All right, let's continue.
Incident. Defendant's actions caused plaintiff severe emotional distress, economic loss, reputational harm, and other damages. Plaintiff was also harmed as a result of the stress of losing his job. His health deteriorated, causing major psychological damage. Plaintiff suffered from PTSD and other mental illness as a result of the termination. Now, before I get into some early thoughts that I have on this and the actual legal claims and causes of action, Joseph did apparently post the following video on Instagram just days before this lawsuit was filed.
Wow.
Earlier this year, I was hired to be a performer on a major tour with somebody who is huge in the industry. So I was excited, proud of myself for getting the opportunity. Unfortunately, some things happened, and I can't get into the details of exactly what that was. Because it's already a legal issue right now.
Wow.
But the reason why I'm speaking out about this is because...
Thank you, Ghostface.
Getting fired or getting blamed or shamed or threatened or anything like that, simply for reporting sexual misconduct or safety threats at work, is...
Now, isn't that retaliation if he's going and reporting like a sexual harassment situation? Isn't that considered retaliation, him getting fired because he didn't want to go say that you didn't try to get me? You got these HIV medication in here. Somebody came in my room, and this is like a whole suspicious situation happening. What's going on? And then you get fired. Hey, Michael Miller, how you doing? Third Eye, thank you for the gift. Thank you. This is retaliation. But y'all, let's continue. Let's get the likes up. Smash the like button, y'all.
Not okay.
So he didn't really get into who he was talking about or the legal claims before the filing was made public. Okay, before I get into the legal claims, if this did happen to him, and he can prove it, and remember, when talking about a civil case, it's not a criminal case, the burden of proof is much lower at trial, it is upsetting, okay? And you can see how much of a negative effect this would have had on him.
Hold on, y'all. I got to say one thing. Look at his violin. Y'all know I like white stuff, like, white furniture, my house. I love white. Look at that white violin. Is that violin not beautiful? Like sexy? It looks like it's clear and it has some white like trimmed and then it has like the like I guess like a wood grain on it. Oh my goodness, y'all, that is beautiful. Okay, let's continue, y'all. Let's continue. Let's continue.
However, I do have to ask, based just on the four corners of this complaint, is this a bit speculative? You know, attaching this one bizarre episode to Will Smith and a pattern of predatory behavior, is it too much of a leap? Is there enough connective tissue there? How can you suggest that Smith or his team were part of this or were responsible? Does there need to be more proof of sexual exploitation here? What were the other alleged comments that Smith made to Joseph over time? Is that one posted comment in the complaint? Is that enough?
And look at Will Smith smiling like a Cheshire cat. Like everything's all good. Yeah. Yeah. I just listen to everything what Jada Pinkett tells me to do. Yeah. She had on the Timberland boots. And she was strapped up and she had the baseball cap on, like Bilal said, and she was just going ham on my tasty cakes. Yeah. Jada Pinkett tells me everything. I got to listen to Jada Pinkett. She is my what's it called? She's my handler. Jada Pinkett is my handler. Oh my goodness. Oh Lord. Oh my God. Y'all, this is crazy.
From Smith about a special connection. Is that overtly sexual? Is this just about an artistic connection? There's room there to debate. And while, of course, the complaint is more bare bones and claims can be further developed during the course of discovery, and when information and evidence is exchanged, texts, phone records.
Did Will want him to play a tune on the violin? Before he tried to take his tasty cakes? I mean, y'all, this is crazy. Will Smith them? I mean, I didn't heard a lot about them. You know what they is doing? It is crazy. Zion says pre-survival. It was pre-survival to the tasty cakes. Oh my God, y'all, let's continue. This is crazy, y'all. These Will Smith and Jada Pinkett, y'all, they is off the chain.
Surveillance footage, but is it too bare bones right now? You wonder if Smith will try to move for what we call in the law summary judgment on this. Basically, that there's no genuine issue for either a judge or jury to decide here. There's no legal claim. Not saying it would be effective, not saying it would work, but just reading the allegations as laid out. Do they support a case against Smith and this management company? Maybe.
Look, all the pictures, he is smiling like a Cheshire cat. Like, oh, life is good. Oh my goodness, life is good. I then slapped homeboy off slapped the taste out of his mouth and the skin off of his cheeks. And everything that Jada Pinkett tells me to do, I surrender to Jada Pinkett. I mean, she strapped me down with the strap on with her Timberland boots. I mean, life is good. I just listen and obey whatever Jada Pinkett. She's my handler. He's smiling in every daggone picture. Y'all, this is crazy. Wow.
Maybe not, but maybe I'm a little overly critical. We're going to bring on Joseph's attorney in a little bit, clarify his position.
Hey,
so
T.Y.
stay tuned for that. Let me go through this.
Let's see.
These are the causes of action. So the first cause of action or claim is for retaliation violation of California law. Basically, the argument is it is illegal for an employer to fire or discriminate against an employee.
And you can tell he must be he must really love the violin. Because, he got some nice violins. Now, I don't know if this violin is a violin that he plays, but this violin right here that he has, that's a pretty violin too. It looks like it's like a little like he kind of got creative with it, right? My baby Jamil says, smash the like button, everybody. Salute to everyone in the chat. Hey, baby. Y'all, this is crazy. Y'all smash the like button, y'all.
Who reports on being sexually harassed. Now, again, Joseph will have to establish that he engaged in protected activity, namely properly reporting sexual harassment, and that this firing was due to that reporting. Again, Smith, I would imagine, would argue he didn't fire him because he reported sexual harassment. Maybe he was fired for a different reason. Or we fired him because, maybe we legitimately believed he made it up. Or we fired him because we didn't think that he was good anymore, right? The conversation that Joseph had with Miller, that's Joseph's allegations of that story. What would Miller say happened during that conversation? The timing of the alleged firing and the alleged...
Hold on. My my baby said the boy has a lot of talent, and you could tell he's really good. He's really good with his art. The only thing is Will Smith and Diddy bumped his back out, blown his back out, or bumped his back out. Baby, you are a mess. Pure survival. He got his back blown out by Will Smith. But were the tasty cakes for sale? I mean, were the tasty cakes for sale, or were they not for sale? Was it the peach cobbler and the blueberry pie? Was that for sale? Or was Will Smith just trying to take it? I don't know, y'all.
Incident is an issue for Smith, right? It's an issue for his team, though. That proximity, very close in time, could be difficult. And if they didn't properly investigate Joseph's, let's say there are legitimate claims, that could be an issue for Will Smith. The next claim is also for retaliation, but it's under the labor code. So it's similar, but the argument is that it's illegal for an employer to retaliate against an employee for revealing information that the employee reasonably believes violates state or federal law. Again, the idea of protected activity. Same thoughts as above. The third cause, also similar, it's retaliatory termination in violation of public policy. So
thank you, Witching Brew. Thank you for the gift. Thank you so much, y'all. Can we smash the like button? Y'all, we got over 700 people in the building, and y'all, these likes is not liking. Y'all, oh my goodness, y'all got to hit the like button. We trying to figure out what in the world is going on, y'all. Let's continue.
Not based on a statute per se, but more California case law. That it has been California law to stop retaliation against employees who complain about workplace health and safety conditions. So it seems to be a broader claim. I did a quick look on this. It appears to be a viable separate cause of action in Cal.
Thank you, Tammy. Tammy sent gift too. Thank you. Y'all are showing up and showing out today, y'all. Thank y'all so much. Thank you. Thank you.
But again, you need that connectivity, right? That he was fired for reporting what he claims was a trespass into his hotel room. Protected activity. And again, this will be very fact specific about what happened in that room, how he reported, what.
Y'all, hold up. We got to figure out what happened. We got to investigate. We have to investigate. Did he get his back blown out in that room? Did he get his tasty cakes taken? Did he get his cheeks clapped? Did he get violated by Will Smith? What do y'all think? Do y'all think he got his back blown out? Tasty cakes taken? Stolen? I mean, I'm trying to figure out, because we trying to figure out what happened too. Y'all, this is diabolical, y'all. And Will Smith, look at him. Over there probably seeing it, I don't even know. Life is good, life is good. Look at him. Singing Life is Good, probably. Some song that we don't even know. Y'all, this is crazy.
Miller allegedly said what Smith and management, what they allegedly knew about this. The fourth claim is for what's known as a Bain Act violation, the Tom Bain Civil Rights Act. So it provides someone a right to sue if they believe their rights under the Constitution or California law have been interfered with.
Wow.
Here the claim is that Joseph had a right to report safety hazards and not be retaliated against. The rights he claims are protected by California labor law and the state constitution, a guarantee of personal safety and security. This is a notable section. Quote, following these protected actions, defendants through their agents and representatives engaged in threats, intimidation, and or coercion by abruptly terminating plaintiff's employment, falsely stating they were moving in a different direction and replacing him with another violinist. Again, fair to allege, but is what Miller allegedly...
Hold up, y'all. I got a question. I'm trying to figure out, it just comes to mind, since Jada Pinkett is always running Will, did Jada Pinkett tell him to get rid of him? I don't like him. Do we need to get somebody that looks like August Alsina? Did Jada Pinkett make Will Smith? Because they said Jada Pinkett is Will Smith's handler pretty much, according to Bilal. But I wonder if Jada Pinkett said, Will Smith, get him out of here. We need somebody else. He asking too many questions, and we don't need nobody to ask questions. We just need people to obey. Y'all, I don't know, y'all. Let's continue.
And the subsequent alleged termination, threats, intimidation, coercion.
Hey, Dr. Cherise.
I could be wrong. I think that needs to be fleshed out a little bit more, but we're in the early stages. Fifth cause of action, Ralph Act violation. So this is the Ralph Civil Rights Act of 1976.
Now they is throwing all kind of civil rights laws that I ain't even never heard of before. Have y'all heard of the Ralph Act violation? Civil Code 51.7. Have y'all heard of that before? I mean, he is really bringing out. He is taking them to court. Is he gonna be like Bilal? Is he gonna have all of his paperwork in Manila folders and everything else, y'all? Oh my God, we got to
protects people
see.
from violence or threats because of sex or sexual orientation, and the claim here is the alleged intrusion.
Oh, thank you for the gift. Let me see. Cleveland, thank you for the gift. Y'all is showing out tonight with these gifts. Y'all, I'm trying to figure out if Jada Pickett was like, get him out of here. I'm trying to look for Tupac's twin, or I'm trying to look for August Alsina's twin. Y'all smash the like button, y'all. Let's get the likes up. We should have at least 400 likes, 450 likes, y'all. Let's hit the likes.
Into his hotel room was a violent act or a threat or intimidation of a sexual nature. Quote, the circumstances, including the personal nature of the items left behind, the note addressed to plaintiff, and prior statements by Smith to plaintiff, such as, you and I have such a special connection, support the inference that plaintiff believed that the substantial motivating reason for the unlawful entry and related conduct was plaintiff's sex and or sexual orientation. Again, goes to the idea of, is that alleged statement from Smith overtly sexual and enough to establish that Joseph had a reasonably based belief and inference that he was fired and retaliated against because of sex and sexual orientation?
Wow.
6, we have sexual harassment in violation of the California Fair Employment and Housing Act, which essentially protects employees from harassment or discrimination. The actual excerpt from the code says it makes it illegal for an employer or any other person because of sex to harass an employee. Further states, an employer may also be responsible for the acts of non-employees.
Thank you,
with respect to
Ghostface.
harassment of employees. And here Joseph claims that.
Okay, hold on. We got to break something down. So Ghostface said Ralph stands for retaliation against local public health, or more broadly relates to protecting government employees who report wrongdoing. Purpose protects public employees from retaliation if they report illegal or unethical activity, whistleblowing. Thank you, Ghostface. Scope includes employees at state, county, and municipal levels in New Jersey. Protection employees can report issues without fear of termination, harassment, and other retaliatory actions. Wow. Thank you so much for that. This is crazy, y'all. I'm telling you, he is throwing the books at them. He said, you done fired me and y'all is about to pay. Y'all about to come up out y'all pockets and fill mines up, y'all. This is crazy.
He was employed by the defendants. He was working out of California for preparing for the tour. That's why, by the way, it's California law violation, California jurisdiction, that someone broke into his hotel room while on tour for the defendant. So we're talking about a course of employment. And there was allegedly a note that was left with the intent to engage in sex acts, according to him.
And I don't know how old he is, y'all, but he looks very young. He looks like very young, like they was trying to get them a piece of them young tasty cakes. They were like, ooh, this is fresh meat. This is fresh tasty cakes, fresh out the oven. Y'all, these people they is something else. They is something else. Oh my goodness.
A note that was left in a hotel room that was assigned and arranged for by the defendants. They allegedly didn't do anything about it after Joseph reported on it, and he was fired.
It's you right.
Now, throughout the complaint, Joseph discusses the harm that he allegedly suffered and the damages that he believes he's entitled to. So allegedly severe emotional distress, fear of his safety, an economic loss, PTSD, damage to his reputation, claims that he's entitled to a wide array of economic damages. And I will say this. The harm suffered could be the strongest claim, because if he can properly allege everything above, right, and that he was fired for reporting a legitimate workplace safety issue, then it may be an easier road to prove how he suffered financially and people calling him a liar and that he reaches this opportunity and for it to be taken away in this fashion. Probably will require him to testify, but just initial thoughts on that. Now, at the time of this recording, I haven't been able to
I see that, Dr. Sharice.
Wow. Smith's part or from his representatives. However, according to People magazine, Smith's attorney, Alan B. Grodsky, said, quote, Mr. Joseph's allegations concerning my client are false, baseless, and reckless. They are categorically denied and will use all legal means available to address these claims and to ensure that the truth is brought to light. Now, I will also say this lawsuit comes at a precarious time for the actor. right after the fallout from the Oscars, Chris Rock travesty, him reportedly trying to do these.
Yo, when he slapped the wazooie out of Chris Rock, that they said Jada Pinkett told him to do it because he mentioned or something from what I could recall, something about her having alopecia.
Collaborations with influencers online, you do wonder if his side will say, you know what? Joseph launches this lawsuit out of all times right now. There's a strong chance that it'll accuse Joseph of instituting this lawsuit at a time when Will Smith's career reputation may have taken a bit of a hit, so it's like piling on. I mean, on top of this, remember, this lawsuit comes in the wake of Will Smith's wife, Jada Pinkett Smith, being sued in a $3 million lawsuit by her former associate who alleges that she threatened him and demanded he sign an NDA. So
Wow.
the timing here is very important. It always will go to issues of credibility. Let's see how it plays out. Okay, so now I want to break this down a little bit further with the attorney who is representing Mr. Joseph and who has filed this lawsuit on his behalf, Jonathan Delshak. Thank you so much for taking the time. Really, really appreciate it. My first question is, why file this lawsuit right now, right before January 2026? Was it strategic to file at this time?
You know, it's not a strategic move on this case. The truth is, it's just, I had a little bit of extra time during the end of the year. It's quiet in the office. I'm able to get a lot of more work done without people interrupting me here and there. So, no, I mean, we've been working on this case for quite a while, and it's not a strategic, it wasn't a strategic decision to do it towards the end of the year, but it was more a function of when I had the mental capacity to finish it out, get it done, get it ready, and get it filed.
Gotcha. How's your client doing, by the way? I mentioned before that there was a video that he released before the lawsuit was filed, and then afterwards there was an Instagram story where he was talking about the support that he has received. So in the wake of filing this lawsuit and it being publicized, and it's been in the news cycle now for like 24 hours, how's he doing?
Yeah, you know, I've spoken to him, you know, without getting into too much attorney-client communication. You know, he is very thankful for support that he's getting. It's a lot. You know, this story has caught the attention of a lot of media, and a lot of people are talking about this, and he's getting a lot of messages, and people are asking him to come on their shows and talk about the case and talk about things that are going on. And right now, you know, I've been counseling him just to sit tight. Let's just let things kind of blow over. And if at a later time he wants to, he can. But, you know, it's a lot right now, and a lot of people are emailing him. But he is very thankful for the amount of support that he's getting. It's a tough thing to go through, you know. Somebody like him, although he has been in America's Got Talent, he has had some fame. Putting yourself out against somebody the likes of Will Smith is not an easy thing to do. And so it takes a lot of courage, and it takes a lot of guts to do what he did. And he felt it was the right move to do, and I think it is as well.
No, that's 100% true. And you and I both know from a legal perspective, to make a very public case, a very public claim against a high-profile celebrity.
Now, Mixtape says, I don't think he's lying. It's going to be hard for him to fight against Hollywood. I absolutely believe that. Y'all, if y'all agree, put a 1 in the chat, because y'all know if y'all trying to fight against anybody in Hollywood, you might as well count your losses as a loss. Look at Ramir. Remember Ramir, Jay-Z's alleged son? When he's been fighting Jay-Z, who's in Hollywood for all of these years, and ain't nothing came to flourish it. I mean, he's like, I don't know who your daddy is. I mean, I know I'm the daddy, but I don't know who your daddy is, Ramir. He does not want to give that blood, and he's been fighting, Ramir's been fighting Jay-Z for years. So it is going to be an uphill battle when you're dealing with anybody in Hollywood, right? Because we're not supposed to know that there's some nasty, filthy, McNasty, dark, creepy, pedophile-ish type of people, right? So it's going to be an uphill battle, but y'all, let's continue.
And there are avenues in the law where someone could file a lawsuit anonymously. I'm not saying that's what your client wanted to do or not, but sometimes there's an avenue. That goes to a clear issue of credibility, and it goes to a clear issue of why do this. I did have a couple of questions for you.
Look at him.
I was breaking it down, the lawsuit.
You could tell he looks so young. Or was this after maybe. Oh, no. This looks like this is at the still after that awards thing that he was on. But look how young he looks. You can tell this is a little baby. And I ain't saying a baby, but I'm saying he looks very young. I mean, he's a grown man, but he looks very, very young. Will Smith probably seen him playing that violin, and all he's seen was, oh my goodness, some tasty cakes. If he's playing that violin like that, I know them tasty cakes might be awesome and amazing. Y'all, this is crazy. This is the stuff they do in Hollywood. I'm telling you, these people are diabolical.
I was hoping you could clarify that. So obviously a part of this lawsuit is the narrative if this goes to trial is going to be understanding what happened in that hotel room. The part that I'm struggling with and I'm trying to understand is how you connect it back to Will Smith. So on one hand, I understand that it was, the defendants,
Hey,
right, putting
D-Dot.
this management company together that were part of booking the rooms for this tour. But the idea of that, what your client claims he found in that room was a form of sexual harassment that was tied back to Will Smith because of a comment that he made, or maybe even a series of comments, even though it seems like there was only one that was listed, and that he,
Facts, Bronze.
that he was fired because of that. I think that's I'm struggling understanding the connective tissue back to Will Smith. If you could explain it to me.
Sure, and I don't want to get ahead of my skis here because again we haven't done discovery. We don't know what the facts are going to bear out. But again, the allegations here so far, I think the main allegations in our complaint are that some type of retaliation for reporting sexual harassment. So that's the main thrust of the arguments here. Again, what was written on the note, that was allegedly written on the note, everything I'm going to say is allegedly because it's all based on the complaint information belief at this point in time. I've seen some of the evidence. What was allegedly written on that note and what was presented to him and what Mr. Joseph
Don Dada said the Timu August. Look, did Jada Pinkett say get the Timu August Alcina out of here? I want the real August Alcina back. I mean, Jada Pinkett, y'all, she is on narc status. Jada is a narcissist from I don't know what, from narc world, I guess. And y'all know when Jada Pinkett says anything out of her mouth, Will Smith is marching on her orders. But y'all, let's continue.
Client reported to his employer, in my mind, is a clear reporting of sexual harassment. And so that's where we think that the case is the strongest. And that's,
look at him. I bet you Will Smith was like, "Ooh, I like that daddy. Ooh, I like that daddy. Ooh, them tasty cakes. I will clap some cheeks, blow some backs out. Oh my goodness, we need to go ahead. Let me. You playing the violin? Okay, let me go ahead and introduce you tonight. Let me go ahead and this is a violinist and he plays that violin like I don't know what. He was seeming like he was trying to prey on this young boy. It even said it in the paperwork that he was trying to groom him. He was, I like it, Daddy. You got peach cobbler pie or is it blueberry cobbler pie? Y'all, this is crazy.
That reporting was then taken to and reviewed by management. And then after that, he was just completely wiped off the tour.
All right, Tammy.
So, I mean, he was headlined in one of the earlier concerts that they did with Will Smith. And, Will Smith brought him on stage with fanfare and people loved him. And then all of a sudden they're like, well, we don't need a violinist anymore. And then they went ahead and hired another violinist.
Right.
That's crazy.
Does your client have an idea of who wrote that note?
He doesn't. We've done some independent research into it, and I don't want to disclose that at this point in time.
Totally fair. Is there anything you can say whether or not...
he was talking, probably Will Smith was like, ooh, he got the blue dreads. That's a blueberry pie flavor. Ooh, that's the blueberry pie flavor. And he's over there hitting them violin keys. Oh, my God. Oh, it's blueberry flavor tonight, Jada Pinkett. Jada Pinkett, is it okay for blueberry pie tonight? Do you concur? Do you agree, Jada Pinkett? Can I get an approval? Can I get a stamp of approval, Jada Pinkett? Blueberry pie tonight? Oh, Jada Pinkett. Oh, I'm going to clap them cheeks. Oh, my goodness, Jada Pinkett. The blueberry cobbler. Oh, my God. And he is, oh, Lord, he looked like he fresh from mama's house. Oh, Jada Pinkett, can I get an approval, please? Please, can I get he's not August Alsina. Oh, my goodness, Jada Pinkett. Y'all, he was probably going crazy. Oh my God, y'all.
The person who wrote that note is somehow connected to Will Smith. I know can you say anything about that?
I can't say anything. I think that's going to be something that Discovery is going to bear out.
Okay.
And we're going to have to find out later in this case. I mean, we have our theories, we have our, beliefs, and I think you're spot on, by the way. That's the critical question in this, in tying it back, meaning, can we tie that back to Will? But I think that there's a second option as well. That's just for the sexual harassment part of it. For the reporting, clearly it got back to Will Smith. I mean, that the reporting was reported to the tour manager, the right-hand man.
Is that Tim Miller, by the way? Is that Tim
that's
Miller?
Tim Miller.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
And so that, that's, I assume you're not asking about that, about the retaliation for the reporting. I'm assuming you're asking about, did he know that was in there? And then the question becomes, why is he retaliating for reporting? And that's the critical question here.
So I have a meta question. So let me first start with the Tim Miller part, because you brought it up. And based on that perceived alleged conversation, couldn't an argument be, and I understand your argument would be they didn't even properly investigate his claims, they didn't even look into it, they should have spoken to at least hotel security, that wasn't done, that was the minimum that was required.
Wow.
I imagine based on the complaint, Tim Miller would say either A, your client was let go because they decided to go in a different direction in terms of a violinist, or B.
No, he fired him because he was asking too many questions. He was like, who's in my room? What is this? Blah, 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 blah. He was asking too many questions. Y'all know these jokers don't want you to be asking no questions. It's just do what I say, especially Jada Pinkett. She's a commander-in-chief. I better do whatever she says or I am out of here. That's what Will Smith, he is abiding by all of her rules and regulations and commands. But y'all, this is crazy, y'all.
That they believe that he made all this up. Why, and if that's what's alleged in the complaint, why would Tim Miller claim that your client made up this whole Las Vegas hotel room incident?
Wow. Do y'all think? Let me play that. Okay. Do y'all what? Let me ask this. Do y'all think that he made this up, or do y'all think that this really happened? I mean, I think it's something happened. Like sometimes you wonder, is it a lie or is it the truth? But y'all, I'm thinking back to like the Bashir situation. Remember, Bashir was in the hands of Will Smith. Remember that? So I'm like, he likes to groom. And see, Will Smith got a type too. Will Smith got a type. He got a tasty cake type. He likes, just look at Bashir. Bashir was a young, light-skinned gentleman, right? Look at this guy, young and light-skinned. So I'm telling you, Will Smith has a type. And they say he, Jada Pinkett be, strapping him down. They said, what's the other guy's name? The one that, was it Tisha Campbell? Or, what's her name? Tisha Campbell's husband? That they was, Will Smith was getting his tasty cakes taken from him and is getting his back blown out by him. So, they say that Will Smith is with the smoke on that lifestyle, but y'all, let's continue.
But that's precisely what goes to
Dwayne Martin.
Concept of pretext, right? When something just doesn't make sense, when you're like looking at a,
goes to Dwayne Campbell.
When an employee is hired to do a job and they're doing it well, the employer is happy with that employee and they want to continue employing them. They're making money off of them. And so at a certain point, if something happens and they just, for weird reasons, let go of the employee, you got to look back at the employer and say, is that the real reason they're doing this? Is there something else going on here? And so that's kind of precisely what we're going on with here, is that it just doesn't seem plausible that you would let somebody go for reporting this unless there was something bigger going on.
I guess the question is, do you know of
y'all
anybody that would support Tim Miller? Like
y'all
there were cast or crew who said, listen, I thought Joseph was making this up. Like, do you know of anybody that is going to come forward and say that? Because that seems to be based purely on that kind.
Y'all is cutting up in this chat. Y'all is cutting up in this chat. Oh my goodness. Y'all is hilarious tonight. I cannot with y'all. Y'all got me laughing. Oh my goodness. Y'all is hilarious.
Conversation that Tim Miller was told by someone or several people that this wasn't true, unless you're saying this is completely, he doesn't have anybody.
I mean, all Tim Miller would have had to have done was call security at the hotel, and they would have pulled up the cameras, and you would see that it was true.
Wait a minute now. Hold on, sir. Hold up, swole up. Now we know how it goes with these surveillance cameras over at these hotels. Didn't Diddy Diddy let us know and set it off with that? Didn't Diddy get the hotel surveillance tape and buy it from the hotel security for $100,000? So you can't tell me you can just get the hotel security, sir. The hotel security is going to be sold and it's going to be gone, and they're going to be like, we don't know what happened to it. There's no way that you going to tell me that just go call the security. I wouldn't trust them. They would already had altered the tape. They got it, changed it, altered the tape, deleted it, burnt it up, put it in the Hollywood fires, because y'all know Hollywood was on fire last year, right? They tried to get rid of it. It's gone. This is what these people do.
Simple. So to say that it was being made up, I think I don't know if that's the argument they're going to make. When we take Tim Miller's deposition, I don't know if that's what he's going to say. He's going to say something else. But if that is what he says, I mean,
hey, how they classified?
Just do a quick call to the security department. That these Vegas hotels have very tight security. Very tight.
I was going to ask you, did you have an opportunity to review the surveillance footage to see who?
Y'all, it's hilarious. Maybe he was trying to get employed to get his teeth fixed. Maybe he was trying to stay there to, make a couple of dollars, and get his teeth fixed. I'm just saying, y'all. Y'all, Jada Pinkett and Will Smith, I'm telling you, they are a diabolical couple. I mean, and from what Bilal said, because y'all know Bilal, he came with the receipts. Bilal said Jada Pinkett and Will Smith don't even live together. But y'all, let's continue. This is crazy.
They have entered your client's room?
We know that there's surveillance footage out there.
Okay. Okay.
So,
That's fair. I just want to go back to Will Smith for a second. And correct me if I'm wrong, but there was one comment that was listed in the complaint, and this is an overarching claim of sexual harassment. To be clear, is your client alleging that Will Smith ever sexually harassed him or propositioned him in any way?
I don't think that's not the claim that's being made in our complaint.
Y'all is a mess.
100%. But the comment that Will Smith allegedly...
And look at Will Smith, smiling like a Chester cat again. Like, yeah, yeah, Jada Pinkett just tells me what to do and I do everything. And I got a red jacket on because, she had the red carpet that was canceled on Facebook. The red table talk, it was canceled, but I still got a red. Jada Pinkett told me I got to wear red today for smiling in this peacock picture. Y'all, this is crazy.
Made to him was put there for a reason. Now, it was that comment that he allegedly made, and I believe there was even a reference to other unidentified comments that would give him rise to believe that whatever was left in his hotel room went to this claim of sexual harassment in a way.
Right. I think that remains to be seen. I'm not, again, I don't want to get ahead of my skis on that. Those are facts that are going to come out in discovery.
Yes, Third Eye. My mods is the best mods here on YouTube. Y'all is cutting up. Y'all be having me laughing. Like, hold on. I think I need to watch a show with all of my mods or something, because y'all got me dying laughing, y'all. I'm about to fall out this chair. But y'all, let's continue.
And you asked me to kind of hypothesize on what may have happened in this case. And again, as an attorney, our job is to advocate for our clients, to figure out the facts. At this point, the only side of the story.
Thank you, Third Eye.
Sure.
We want to do the discovery. We want to get into the weeds of this case. We want to figure out exactly what happened, who was involved in this, and there's ways that we can figure that stuff out. And slowly by slowly, as things come out, we're happy to come back on and give you
updates
and let you know what we found. But I don't want to get ahead of my skis on this stuff.
Totally fair. Let me just ask you this. Was there a...
Sir, you haven't found anything. The tape is sold. 50 Cent probably bought the tape. You talking about calling security? 50 Cent probably got the tape already. He probably already working on the Will documentary, y'all. I'm sorry. This is crazy. This is diabolical.
Other quoted comment that Will Smith allegedly made to your client that, you know about that you could have included in the complaint? Because it was just that one, and I think there was reference to there were other comments that might have been made that were similar to that. Do you know if there were other comments that Will Smith allegedly made to your client in that vein?
Again, I'm not trying to be cheeky or anything like that. I actually don't recall if my client told me other things or maybe I wasn't focused on it. It could be that I was made aware of other things and I decided not to put them in there. I wasn't hyper focused on that issue. Just again, because when we're dealing with complaints and sometimes we do leave stuff out of complaints because we want to prove them later. And in California, you don't need to, specifically plead every little fact that's involved. So at this point, I don't recall why it was.
Thank you, RP Workout, for that gift. Thank you.
I wish I could give you a better answer to that, but I don't want to.
Totally fair. I just was curious. What is your client hoping for at this moment? Is his goal to, what is his goal at the end of the day by filing this lawsuit, making this public, potentially taking this to trial? There's multiple causes of action. When you're dealing with these kinds of causes of action, there could be, quite a hefty damages award if this goes to trial. What is he looking for at this point?
Look, my client, like all clients, that at the end of the day, they're not the ones who brought this. It's always, a lot of times people ask the plaintiff's client, well, you brought this lawsuit. No, we didn't. When the defendant acts in a certain way that's contrary to the law, the plaintiff has the right to bring a lawsuit to get justice.
And this is crazy because this young boy, he looks like he actually really loves to play these violins. And these violins are not just a violin, it's just violin. No, these are like nice, beautiful violins. I mean, I don't know how much this violin cost, but it looked like it was probably a pretty penny. Like the way it looks like he had it customized. But y'all, I'm telling you, Jada Pinkett and Will Smith, I'm telling you, they thought they had him some fresh, tasty cakes on the platter, y'all. Let's continue.
Better system than other countries have, where justice is fought out with weapons or other things, right? This is the way that he gets to vindicate his right to be free from retaliation in the workplace or be free from sexual harassment in the workplace. These are the ways that he gets to retaliate. So it wasn't he that made this public. They acted in a certain way towards him, which caused this lawsuit to happen. Now, what does he want? Like all clients, they want justice, right? They want whatever the law thinks is fair for them. And so in this case, we didn't even put a dollar figure in the complaint. We want the jury to decide on their own what they think that his damages were. And whatever his damages were, that's what he's looking for. I mean, he's not looking to...
Me too, Third Eye. I'm sitting here trying to be quiet while this plays. Y'all are hilarious. Oh my God. Y'all are all hilarious, y'all.
Hurt Will Smith or cause him any more unnecessary pain or suffering or anything like that. But at the end of the day, he wants justice for what happened to him. He had a career trajectory that was looking really good when he got hired for this tour, and everything went sour as soon as he reported this issue. So that's kind of, how do you make him whole? How do you come up with that number? That's something that a jury's really good at doing after listening to the evidence. But we have a long ways to go till we get there.
And finally, before I let you go, there's a big part about this complaint about the harm that your client suffered, right? The financial harm, the emotional distress, the PTSD. What, if you can describe, what has life been like for him since his time on the tour ended?
It's kind of a hard thing for me to pinpoint or describe, but I could see it. There's, sometimes clients come to my office and some clients, they've been terminated. And my practice, 98% of the people that call my office, I don't take pictures. I'm a very, very selective at taking pictures.
Look at the way he looks, y'all. He looks like so surprised. Did he just win this, did he just win this, what's it called that he was on, you guys, again? Did he win this round or something? He looks really excited. He looks really, really excited. I'm trying to figure out, did he win this round? Because, he's like excited, like he's about to do a couple of cartwheels. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. No, that's not Bashir, lazy journalist. No, that's not Bashir. This is another gentleman that's suing Will Smith. Oh my God, y'all, this is crazy. Oh my God. Look, so T.Y. said Little Nas X. Oh my God. La 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 la. Remember Nas X was it Lil Nas X that was in the middle of the street with the white drawers on and them boots that he stole from my closet, walking down in Hollywood. Oh my God. Y'all, it's hilarious. Thank you, the dancer. Oh my God. Y'all, this is diabolical, y'all. These people be doing some crazy stuff to these people, but y'all, let's continue.
Very, very few clients. And when they come to my office and we talk about their case, and I get to see certain emotions depending on who they bring with them. Sometimes people bring people for support to the office. They'll bring a friend, they'll bring a mother, or a brother, or a spouse, and you can kind of ask them and talk to them and say, how has he been after this situation? And I'll tell you, there's a range, there's a spectrum, and some people, they bounce back really quickly. They get fired from a job, no problem. 2 days later, they're on to another job and they're feeling good. And some people, go through a deep, dark depression. Losing a job, when somebody has a job, they think about hope and they think about the future.
Well, I don't know, y'all. Deep dark depression. Now, I know depression can derive from losing a job or whatever, getting fired, right? But depression deep down, is he in a depression like Justin Bieber? Because if he's in that type of depression, I'm gonna say that just Will Smith and Jada Pickett maybe strapped him down, and Will Smith probably tasty caked him down, took his tasty cakes. Because if he's in a deep, dark depression, something must have maybe probably happened. Is he scared to come out? Because he's a young guy. And plus, he's like, this is a Hollywood mogul. We talking about Will Smith. But we ain't talking about like no just regular person. We talking about Will Smith. So if he's in a dark depression, that kind of rings a bell. Did he really take his tasty cakes? Did Will take his tasty cakes? Did Jada Pickett, strap him down? That's questionable, right? This is
Think about how great life is. And when that gets taken away from you, especially when it's taken away from you in a way where you feel like it was unfair, it leaves a big hole. And some people have a harder time being resilient and bouncing back from that, and some people don't. And so a lot of people look at it and they say, why doesn't he just get back up and find another job, do something else, move on with his life? That's easier said than done for some people, but we got to be sensitive to some other people who have it a little bit harder. For Mr. Joseph, from what I've seen, he's on the harder end of it. It really affected him for quite a while. And so...
See, y'all, this man is saying that this really affected him. Now, there's something just ain't right. Something is up and stuck with this situation, because we know that, you lose a job, you maybe get a little bit, stressed, a little depressed, a little bit. But when the way he's talking, it's like he's like in a deep depression or something. Like, I don't know. Flo says it's trauma. I think it's trauma from them tasty cakes being taken. His back being blown out. This has to be more than just you losing your job. Now, I'm sorry, this got to be a little bit more than you just losing your job. I know it can be a depressing situation, but when you get your back blown out unwillingly, you get your peach cobbler taken, and nobody told you to taste the peach cobbler or touch the peach cobbler, then these were when this trauma sets in, y'all. This is crazy. I don't know, y'all. I think that something happened. I think something may have happened. And I may be wrong, but I think something had happened. Will Smith and Jada Pickett, what did y'all do to this young little boy? Oh, my God.
Obviously, as time goes on, everything gets a little bit easier. The pain dulls. But from the spectrum of clients that I see in my office, he was on the higher end, I would say.
Well, listen, Mr. Joshua, thank you for taking the time, breaking it down for us, coming on to appear. I would like to continue the conversation.
Wow. So y'all, I don't know. What do y'all think? Do y'all think that something really like happened to him? Because I'm like kind of erring on the end of that, this situation is way more than him like losing his job. I'm thinking, and this is me just thinking, outside of the box. Did Jada Pinkett send Will Smith to go ahead and do the unthinkable to this young boy? I mean, I kind of believe so. I kind of believe so because there's no way that this boy is this traumatized from this situation. I don't think this is like that traumatizing. I just don't think. But like I said, I may be wrong. But there is something more. I mean, it's crazy. Ty says Boondocks in that game. Yeah, I'm telling you, this is crazy. But y'all, what is more crazier is what we about to get into again, y'all. Y'all know we went over this yesterday with Bilal. Bilal is telling and spilling the TEA, baby. So y'all, let's get into it with Tasha
whatever
K.
video she watching. So I'm seeing videos of her and Will and a bunch of other, some celebrities, everything. Because remember, the last interview I told you, if you don't sue me, I'm gonna let people know who you been hitting with them dildos.
Did y'all hear what Bilal said? He said that he is going to let everybody know who Jada Pinkett been hitting with them dildos. Oh my God, Bilal, y'all, we got to play a little portion of this because y'all, this is hilarious, and this goes back to Will and Jada Smith. What in the world are they doing? What kind of operation are they? What kind of operation do they have going on? Y'all, this interview with Tasha K, it was hilarious. And y'all know, if y'all were on my live yesterday morning, we went over it and y'all, we had a ball. Oh my God, this interview, Tasha K, you did an awesome job because this is hilarious. Bilal, do y'all see him? Do y'all see? Let me just wing this in. Do y'all see his manila folder? He has all his proof and evidence. He got his glasses, and he is ready to fight this case with Jada Pinkett and Will Smith. Y'all, he said he is going to ask the judge to make sure that they come to court. He is not playing. But y'all, let's go ahead and get into this interview because what I say is hilarious. This is hilarious. And this kind of stems back to this young guy getting his cheeks and his back blown out from Will Smith. But y'all, let's continue. Let's go ahead and get into this right here. This is crazy.
If you don't sue, I'm going to sue. So I told you, being Muslim, whatever I say I'm going to do, that's what I'm going to do. Period. And I got to have evidence. So she's sitting down here watching, playing with herself, high as a kite.
Oh
right?
my God.
Not caring who's in the house, whether kids watching, nothing. She's in her own world. So that's how I was able to see the tapes. I saw them, and I saw some things that were unreal, and I saw celebrities on the tape. I'm under penalty of perjury. If anything in here is a lie, my ass going to jail.
Wow.
We had to come to Cancun to get this interview.
Yeah, we want to stay out the country. You know, we want.
You are a wanted man.
Yeah, that's what they're saying. Definitely wanted, without question.
Jesus, where have you been hiding? They swear up and down me and you fell out. They was like, why is Bilal not coming on the show? What happened?
Yeah.
And now, do you guys remember Tasha K interviewed him a few years ago? And he was like, I'm running for my life. Basically, I'm scared. These people after me. And then he moved to some country. He didn't move to Thailand. He didn't move to Colombia, and now he's in Cancun. He is running from these people. He says that these people was chasing, I feel like he's, basically saying these people are chasing him, trying to get him because he is trying to sue Jada Pinkett and Will Smith's Tasty Cakes. Now, will Jada Pinkett and Will Smith Tasty Cakes, will they show up in court? I mean, I don't know, y'all. But y'all, let's listen to what Bilal has to say because this is hilarious.
So it's so crazy that we actually talked a couple of times. Well, let me start with the first part of your question. So I was in
Yes,
Cancun
Keisha, Scientology.
Okay.
Didn't like living in Cancun because I thought all this would blow over and I'll be able to go back to Los Angeles. So then I moved to Colombia.
Okay.
So actually, you flew me in from Colombia. We could say it now because I'm not living there.
Okay.
So you flew me from Colombia to your studios, and we did an interview. Then you flew me back to Colombia. So that's the first and foremost thing. I was already living out the country.
Okay.
From there, when I got back to Colombia, We had just did that. You aired that last interview of me tearing Jada to pieces.
That was insane.
Yes.
I felt uncomfortable because I was like, I don't know what this beef is.
Yeah. But
You called her a dope fiend.
Yeah, I called her a bald-headed dope fiend. But I have a question.
Did Bilal, he called her a dope fiend? Did he call her a bald-headed scallywag dope fiend? Y'all, this is Bilal. He's about to tell y'all he is having a pre-trial here, a preliminary trial hearing, pre-trial hearing with Tasha K. Y'all, this is hilarious. I'm telling you, Bilal, he came with his receipts. He came with all of his receipts. He is trying to plead his case. He's saying he got all the freak off tapes that was supposed to be at the Diddy trial. I mean, we were wondering what happened to the Diddy trial. What happened to all these tapes? Well, we found out that Bilal got all these tapes. Why is he holding all these tapes? And then he said, "Oh, don't you worry, Tasha K. You can keep this manila folder with all this information, and then I'm gonna send you the freak off tapes." Tasha K's like, "Oh my God, y'all! I'm telling you, Bilal is off the chain." But y'all, let's continue, y'all. This is hilarious.
I told her she better sue me
Because she said to TMZ when they asked her when she left the Breakfast Club,
yes.
She looked at me like, what do you got to say? And she was like, we're suing. And I was just like, okay.
Right.
That's been about 2 years.
Yeah, and
we haven't gotten a lawsuit yet.
No.
Yeah, the only person we got sued by during that year was Kevin Hart.
And I was involved with that, which was crazy.
And that lawsuit is nowhere to be found.
Right, absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Right. So,
absolutely. With no merit.
No.
So what's crazy is that Jada did the Breakfast Club, just for people who don't know or want to go back and see, because it's been 2 years since I've been seen or heard of or anything.
Yeah.
Jada responded to your first the first global interview that I did with you.
That was a global interview.
Yes, it went all over
It
the
was
world.
everywhere.
Yeah, and media everywhere. So I talked for 2 hours.
Okay.
And I said some pretty, what some people may think to be outrageous things, but I knew them to be true and had the evidence to be, to show that it was true. So from that, that's when Jada responded out of anger, not out of knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. Because for her to be a global...
Do y'all think Bilal is a scorned friend? Or a scorned, do y'all think that Bilal, maybe, does he love Will Smith? I mean, I don't know, but he got this personal vendetta against Jada Pinkett. He cannot stand Jada Pinkett. For whatever reason, he has a very strong personal vendetta against Jada Pinkett, y'all. But let's continue.
Well, iconic superstar, you rushed to the Breakfast Club to say, number one, that... I extorted you, there was a money shakedown. You said you didn't have all the facts. So that puts you in legal jeopardy right now. You said all the facts will come out. None of the facts came out, right? So now you, Will, and yourself are in legal jeopardy.
See why?
A lawyer sends me a cease and desist letter, which I had to report him to the bar, Kenneth B. Hurt, because he said, I never knew Will, and I have everything here. I never knew Will, that I never worked for Will, and that he said he
yes, Dr.
Willard, Willard Carroll Smith, which is Will's real name. But he was asking me to take down statements from Jada. So that's what we call in law overreaching. You cannot, if you're saying you represent Will.
Hold on, is he a lawyer? Does he have a lawyer degree, a lawyer background? He said, because in law, oh my goodness, he is trying to take it all the way to the bank with them, y'all. This is hilarious.
You can't compel me to do something against Jada,
okay.
Right? So I already knew that I had him legally. So I said, okay, I got y'all. Now, so once that happened, there was another interview, of course, when she came outside and reiterated that she was suing. Right?
Yes, love it, my son, he's on it.
There was another interview with TMZ just after that where one of the cameramen asked Jada, hey Jada, have you seen Will with any men before? And her answer was no. So now that's a lie too. Because I
third eye, I'm glad.
Will Smith grabbing Alfonso Rivera's penis, squeezing his nipple, and trying to put his finger in his butt, right? So I think we played part of that
Did y'all see the way Tasha K was looking? Hold on, let's rewind that. Tasha K was looking like, oh my God, Will Smith did all of that. Y'all check Tasha K's look out. Tasha K is looking like he's trying to stick his finger in a man's butt. What in the world is going? Bilal is telling it all.
On the interview. So we're just getting people updated because I'm sure you have a lot of new winos since 2 years ago. So after that, there was, they reached out to me through many people, one being Charles Austin, aka Charlie Mack, the federal informant. And he reached out to me through a friend, right? One of my best friends.
Charlie Mack, are you one? Is that the one that I believe in? I want to say allegedly, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Everything's alleged, even my name's alleged. It was alleged that he had touched Jaden, Will Smith's Charlie Mack, his best friend.
Yeah, that's been alleged. Yes, that has been alleged that he's. I can't say that word on here. PDF file. Let's say this.
Okay, and that's the reason why Jaden wanted to be emancipated allegedly from his.
Well,
when we're stressed out about anything.
Oh my God.
That,
Y'all, this is hilarious. Hold on. Let's skip this commercial. Y'all, this is crazy. I mean, he got all the tea. He's been there for like a long time with Jada Pinkett and Will Smith, and he has the receipts, and he is up here on the throne singing like a songbird, y'all. I mean, I can't believe some of the stuff he's saying. Like Tasha K, this is alleged. Look, I'm not trying to catch a lawsuit. Look, this is allegedly. Look, allegedly. But y'all, let's continue. Uh-oh.
Right. So, so from my understanding, right. From my understanding, allegedly it was Will and Charlie together that did something to Jaden. So that made him want to be emancipated. So people can read between the lines of that. But it was continual habit. Okay. And the crazy thing about it, I have that in the book. So the book is definitely still coming out, and I'm going to get into why later I wasn't able to put it out and what happened and so forth and so on, because it was so many thousands of people. I want the book.
They're waiting for the book.
Yes, they are.
Them when we sat down.
Oh, wow.
You have the book.
Yes.
But now you got a book of paperwork.
I always do something special for you. I'm going to do something.
Oh my God, y'all, this is hilarious.
Right now, you know what I mean? Of course, I know the winos. Listen, they gonna follow where you go. You know what I mean? So I would be a fool not to let over 1 million and something people. You know give them a tidbit.
They just like to do some flying at the bar on the board.
Absolutely. Okay. But even that with that has been alleged between Charles Austin, aka Charlie Mack, and Will Smith. That's going to come out in the book.
My
the
God.
crazy thing about it is, I was in talks with book publishers after your interview. I was going to do it independently, and then after your interview, I started getting calls. Are you interested in publishing? So I ended up getting an agent, and he was out taking offers, meetings, and everything. And so just, for clarity, when you're trying to get a big book deal, they wanted just a little bit of the book. And I gave them a little bit of the book, and they were just like, this book is so graphic.
Y'all is bad.
We don't think Amazon or anybody else will take it in its state. Because
do y'all put a one in it? No, put a yes or put a no. Do y'all think that this book is very graphic in nature? And then put a yes or put a no about the book. Are y'all gonna buy this book? I want to get this book to see because, I want to see what in the Waka Flocka Flame Bilal got to say about Jada Pinkett. Because this seems like it is explosive, y'all.
Yeah, we'll take it. Yeah, of course. So I said, so I said, okay. So
y'all are bad.
Okay, well, here's an offer.
Oh my God.
Generous offer, right, of an advance. And they said, rechange the book. Then I was like, you know what? I'm not going to, because, you can't feel the essence of the book unless I give you the real, truthful information.
Yeah, Third Eye. I think when he gets that book, I'm gonna get the book and we're gonna do a book read. We sure are, Third Eye. We're gonna do a book read because we're gonna be, I'm telling you, probably laughing. I mean, it may be a 12-hour live that we're gonna do off this book read because this situation is going to be crazy and funny because what Bilal is saying in this interview with Tasha K is hilarious, y'all.
And so I said, I'm gonna forego this money, big money. I'm gonna forego this money and put it out independently later so that I can put it out in the mannerism, the artistic mannerism I want to put it in. But back to what we were saying about Jada. So she did the interview with TMZ when they asked her, has she been with any other men? And she said no. So
you're talking about Will. Had Will been with them?
Yes.
Okay.
So they asked her this question and she said no. And like I said,
well, if he ain't been with nobody else, who has Will been what him been doing? If he ain't clapping your cheeks and getting your tasty cakes, Jada, who is he? Whose tasty cakes and whose cheeks is he clapping? Well, we know I'm sorry. Allegedly, Jada Pinkett, she straps up and she be whipping him down with the strap on, according to Bilal, with the Timberland boots and the cap. But when he's not there, when she's not there, what they doing? Because Bilal said they do live separately though. So I don't know, but y'all, let's continue.
gave you the video of Will and Alfonso Rivera where he's touching his penis and
oh my God,
you can see this man is disturbed.
Wow.
So that's another point, right?
Okay.
So she's lying there. So by law, I don't want to get into case law or anything, so forth and so on, but if a person tells a bunch of lies on you repeatedly, it's a form of harassment. They don't have to hit you, right? That is a form of harassment right there. Then with Charlie Mack, aka the Rat, Charlie Mack the Rat, he reached out to another best friend in the world, yes. And he reached out to me, to another one of my Muslim brothers, and said, listen, allegedly, Will and Jada are want to end this. After the second interview, he said they wanted to end this. What they want to do is they want to pay you and they want you to say the script.
Oh my goodness. Laura Lee says G.I.J. for real. This is crazy, y'all. I'm telling you, this is hilarious, y'all. This is hilarious. Let's wait for this commercial to pass. This is crazy. So he's saying that Jada Pinkett and Will Smith is like, look, I'm done, Bilal. Can we stop fighting? We just want to pay you some money. And y'all know my baby, shout out to my baby, Jamil Peterson. You know, I always have to give my baby his shout out too. He has a movie coming out this year, probably in a few months, with Will Smith's best friend, Charlie Mack. So I don't know what the Waka Flocka Flame Bilal is talking about. I mean, I wasn't there, but y'all, Bilal is saying a whole lot. Bilal is saying a whole lot. Let me see this. Hold on. Bilal is saying a whole lot in this interview with Tasha K. And Tasha K is looking like, oh my God. Like, this is allegedly. Tasha K even said my name is even allegedly. Because I'm telling you, this right here, this interview right here, it has really, really gone like viral. And Tasha K is like, everything is alleged. You know, she like almost nervous because she like, the way I'm taking it, like she's kind of scared of what he's going to say out his mouth. Like, I don't want you to say this on my platform because this might get me in trouble, Bilal. You be saying a little bit too much now because I don't know. But y'all, let's continue. Listen to Bilal.
To one of my brothers. One of my brothers called me and sent me the script and told me what Charlie said for Will and Jada. Okay, so now, right there, they're breaking the law. Right?
Thank you, Ghostface.
They're trying to coerce me, and it's tampering because we're going through something legally, right? So you're going around because I told Charlie Mack the Rat, don't call me anymore. Because what we did was, when we were going through this, Charlie was calling a lot of different influencers because he knows everybody just like me and telling them to say something bad, say he don't believe me, like the clown, what's his name, Stephen A. Smith. right? He did this whole opening on his show
Shine
about
a
Will
light.
and Jada and the comments that I made, and looked in the camera and said,
Oh
I
my
don't
God.
believe him. Well,
Stephen A. Smith, he reviewed our interview?
I don't know if he would read the interview. Well, he had to listen because I made.
Hey Stephanie, welcome. If y'all are new, subscribe to my channel, y'all. We be having a good time over here. And tonight we is cutting up, y'all. We is having a good time. The chat is very explosive. We having a good time because I'm telling you, Bilal, y'all see these books right here? Do y'all see his books right here on the table with Tasha Kane and him, between Tasha Kane and him? He bought his receipts to talk to Tasha K. And he is flipping through things. He's asking Tasha K to look at certain documents throughout this interview. Y'all, this is hilarious. He said he is suing the Tasty Cake flavor off of Jada Pinkett and Will Smith. Y'all, this is epic.
The allegation, but no, there were other interviews. So forth and so on. What I'm saying is that Stephen A. Smith commented on it, on the allegations that I made on your show, stating that he didn't believe it. But now we have from good record from the private investigators that you and Charlie have been talking. Another clown was Vlad, was going around saying,
You mean Vladimir Putin?
no, Vlad TV. Who
You mean Vladimir Putin?
Yes. Putin, not Putin, Disney. He Vlad on that dude.
Oh, thank you. Stephanie Gaynor is a new lounger. Y'all say welcome to Stephanie. She is a new lounger. Welcome, Stephanie, to the family. Welcome. We have fun here. We have nothing but fun, and we cut up. We have fun, and we cut up. Tonight, we is cutting up, fam, right? We is cutting up. Did I say, yeah, Tasha K was Y'all, this is hilarious. Oh my God, Ghostface says T-Move rerun, y'all, is cutting up.
Right? So
oh my God.
He came on many times, allegedly, came on the show. And even though we know
Yes, the smasher, we turned up.
We keep everything clean because there's a lot of moving parts with this. The federal investing, the feds are gonna be involved with this.
Oh, did he say the feds is going to be involved in this? Oh my God, this is crazy. He said the federales is getting involved. Look, Bilal ain't playing. Bilal is going for blood. Like he is not playing with Tasha. I mean, not with Tasha K, with Will Smith and Jada Pinkett. But he has a vendetta against Jada Pinkett. I don't know what Jada Pinkett did to him, but he cannot stand Jada Pinkett, y'all. I guess he's like Jada Pinkett. She was on narc status ever since I met her because I knew Will first, basically. And he met Jada Pinkett, I guess, of course, after they got together, whatever. And he was like, this is a narc girl. Will Smith, you might need to stay away. And Will Smith was like, I need my Jada. Because, you know, Jada Pinkett's a very beautiful girl. Some of them beautiful women is crazy as all get out, though. I mean, y'all, Jada Pinkett, she is, crazy. She is a whole narc, y'all. But let's continue.
FCC is going to be involved. This is going to be groundbreaking what I'm doing. Right? We're showing.
Hold on. Did y'all hear what he said? He said this is going to be groundbreaking what he's doing. Y'all, let's wrap that back. He said, Bilal said this is going to be groundbreaking. Loving Myself put the popcorn in there. Yes, we need the popcorn. Because, Bilal said this is going to be groundbreaking. Y'all, this is crazy.
Allegedly came on the show. And even though we know he did it and said it, but we just want to keep everything clean because there's a lot of moving parts with this. The federal investing, the feds are going to be involved with this. The FCC is going to be involved. This is going to be groundbreaking what I'm doing, right? Because we're showing how people blackmail people, how people try to attempt to murder people, right? How people try to silence people, how people go to other companies to try to shut you down financially, right? So this is just one part of some of the paperwork.
There he got his receipts. Is that his receipts, y'all?
I want to get into that. He was saying, "Oh, this guy tried to be on my show." Vlad, some guy named Mafia, whatever his name, he hit me on IG And this is not allegedly. He hit me on IG saying, hey, would you like to do Vlad? Right? I still got the thing from IG, but now Vlad is trying to put it like, oh yeah, he said some definitely derogatory things about you and the platform.
He's just jealous of
Is
the
that
platform.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So then
Now I know Vlad, Vlad was saying that, does Will Smith really know this guy? And then DL Hughley had to step in and say, yes, of course. Oh, thank you, Jose. Thank you for the gift. I appreciate it. Thank you. So Vlad was saying, oh, Bilal, does hold up, swole up. Does Will Smith really know Bilal? And then DL Hughley said, yes. Will Smith is Bilal is Will Smith's best friend. He's always with him. He's always going here, going there. And matter of fact, I believe DL Hughley invited Bilal with Will Smith and Bilal went with them to DL Hughley's house. So DL Hughley's telling Vlad, yes, Bilal does know Will Smith. That is his best friend. He's been, I've seen him around for like the last, 30, 40 years. So he is a real friend. He's not just somebody that comes up and says, oh, I know Will Smith. He's my best friend. No, he really is. There's pictures of Bilal and Will Smith back in the heydays together. And D.L. Hughley basically like stamped off and said, hey, yes, this is his friend. But let's continue, y'all.
He throws me under the bus, talking about, oh, we don't even know if he's associated with Will and all that.
But you're in Will's book.
Right. Now.
You're his biography.
Right. But even before that.
40 years.
Yeah, and then I'm with him from his first album, which he gave me a shout out on, which is a major milestone. I'm in movie credits, right? And I'm in the book. So that spans 38, 40 years from his first album till the book, right? So, but we don't even want to get into Vlad. I'm going to deal with Vlad in a whole nother way, right? But it just goes to show you how he takes out people, right? Like D.L. Hughley was on the show. And Vlad tried to say some disparaging things about me. And I must say that D.L. Hughley came to my defense.
What did he say?
He said that, he said, man, even though he didn't like what I said, but, and what's so crazy about that, D.L. Hughley in my jewelry business, he spent so much, like he helped me in such a way, invited me into his home. I sold him some stuff, his wife some stuff. Like he was just always supporting me, right?
Wow.
And when Vlad tried to say these things, he said, look, number one, he's definitely associated with Will. And then Vlad asked him, well, for how long? Like, I'm just some new... He said, very long time, D.O.V. said, very long time, and it can't be disputed. So
wow.
And then we're using even that in court, but we're going to get to that later. So I'm just showing how the rap Charlie Mack is calling people, a bunch of celebrities and different people to say disparaging things about me on behalf of Will and Jada. Right? So what that's another form of harassment because he's sloppy. He's not he's all bronze. He's not intellectual. I'm an intellectual. So you're gonna always beat the muscle guy. Oh.
Bilal is off the chain. He says, I'm an intellectual. Oh my God, y'all, this is hilarious, y'all. I'm trying.
Intellectual always beat the muscle guy. Right? So now even with that, so now we have all these things of harassment, right? So and we detailed and we recorded. So now, mind you, I'm in Columbia, I'm living. Now, I also talked about Jada and Will ties to Scientology, right? Yes. Okay, and I said, from my point of view, they were Scientologists. Period. They were recruiting other people into Scientology. They opened a Scientology school. So all this stuff is happening, and they keep saying, wow, we're not Scientologists. I know why they're not trying to say they Scientologists. They know what they're doing, in Scientology. So let me just say, for example, let's take one of their good friends in Scientology by a guy named Danny Masterson.
Okay, shout out to Danny Masterson.
No, you don't want to shout him out. Danny Masterson. Yeah, he's in jail for raping women in Scientology and just received, I think it was 30 years or 30 to life.
Oh, wow. Did you guys put a one in the chat if y'all know about Danny Masterson? Like I said yesterday, I didn't know who he is. I don't know nothing about him, but what Bilal is saying, Bilal is spilling the tea, y'all. Bilal is on the throne telling it all, y'all. This is crazy. Okay, I see some ones. Somebody say yes. Okay, I never knew about him. So Bilal is kind of telling me something I didn't know. Okay, y'all. I see some ones, some yeses, some no's. Okay, y'all. This is crazy, y'all.
No shout out. We're taking that shout out back. We're taking that shout out back.
He's where he's supposed to be.
And he's the actor from the 70s show. So he's famous. So it's not like it's just a regular
Okay, guy. Dragonflies.
But what people said was within that trial that there have been a lot of celebrities that have come through Scientology and have abused people within Scientology, both men and women. We're talking about sexual abuse here, right? This is on the record. So now I'm gonna leave it up to everybody else until we get to that part in court. Why I feel that Will and Jada have committed sexual crimes from my point of view. Things that I've saw and documented that they have committed crimes on other men and women within Scientology. Yeah.
Look at Tasha K. Tasha K is like, alopecia. Oh my goodness, what did I get myself into, Bilal? You telling a little bit too much. Oh, Bilal, you about to get me in trouble, Bilal. You is telling a little bit too much. Tasha K's like, oh my God. Oh, Bilal, oh my goodness. Oh, Lord. Oh, Jesus, you is saying some deep stuff. Oh, alopecia. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, without question. We're not playing no game. Right now, no games being played because while I was in Colombia,
I know, right, Nina?
Scientology and study and people that's in it, I would love them to comment in the comments once this interview is aired so they can kind of just let people know, hey, I was in Scientology. Yeah, celebrities do get preferential treatment. So let's just say this is an example. Let's say Jada raped one of the girls, right? In Scientology. She can't go to the police. I've said this before. She can't. Everything has to be settled within Scientology, right? Or
so they're their own government.
Their own government, own police, own cop, everything.
Oh my God!
Multi-billion-dollar organization, right?
Did he just expose them as being a cult? And then he said, oh, I'm in a organization. Y'all, Bilal, he is, y'all, look at Tasha K. Tasha K's like, oh, alopecia. Oh, alopecia, Seshwisha. Oh, Bilal, you is singing like a songbird. I don't know. This is all. My name is allegedly. These chairs is alleged. All these files is alleged. This glass of water is alleged. I mean, the manila folder is alleged. Y'all, Tasha K is like, oh my God. Woo.
So that's one thing we're getting out is because as we about to go into that,
all right, go
civil restraining order of violence filed against Jada Pinkett Smith. We're actively going through that right now. I'm going to share some of the
so no one from her team or her can talk about you on social media on or off or contact you.
Yes. Right. And yes, and I'm gonna get into it in 1 sec. I just want to clear a couple of things up too. Not only that, people who are associated with her to leave me alone, to stop calling me, trying to offer me money and threatening me and all that kind of stuff was happening. So now when I'm in Colombia,
I
got a driver, Fernando, that would drive me around. In Colombia, everything's cheap. So he'd drive me around, run errands, do everything that I need to do. Kind of like an assistant, right? So we're pulling up to my apartment in Colombia. And when I pull up to my apartment in Colombia, there are a bunch of guys with two guys with black pants and white shirt, Scientologist outfits, right? Not saying they're Scientologists, who knows? Right? And then there was another guy who I found out to be a private investigator. and they were by my house. So I told him to drive past, right? So he drove past, he parked. And I'm like,
Damon
damn,
says I was your first
why they in
watcher.
front of my
Okay,
house? But the
welcome.
crazy thing before that, somebody sent a picture of the front of my door in my apartment and texted to me from a number, right?
Wow.
With nothing. So I put two to two together. I'm like, damn, they might be out to get me, right? So we're dropping.
Damon says, wait, hold on, y'all, real quick. I'm sorry. Damon says, I was your first watcher. Oh wow, well, welcome. I know you're a subscriber, right? I saw you jump in. Oh Lord, y'all, welcome. But y'all, let's continue.
Driving one afternoon, and while we're driving through that afternoon, a car pulled up with a guy with a mask on.
Uh-oh.
Right? And tries to run my boy off the road. So he's trying to not, because in Colombia you have a lot of freeway parts, but you also have a part like there's no barrier.
My baby Jamil said smash the like button. Yes, my baby said smash the like button, y'all, because Bilal is telling it all. And what he's about to say is about to be a little sad right here, a little crazy. But y'all, let's continue.
So you could, somebody make a wrong turn, you down.
Because it's mountain.
Yeah. So
Okay.
so the car is so my sister trying to hitting the other car so we don't go in a barrel. So the guy put the gas on, boom, right? One of the people that I saw, even with the mask, I'm able to see, it was one of the people that was at my apartment. So we rolled down the embankment, right? Glass breaking, everything. Like I could hear oh man, it was bad, right? So by the time I get myself together, I look over, my man got a big piece of glass like this stuck in his head.
Wow.
Right? This long.
Oh my God. That's kind of scary, y'all. If you get in an accident, roll down a hill and embankment, and then somebody got some glass stuck in the head, yo, that is scary. That is scary. Y'all, this is crazy. Now, I don't know if Bilal was telling the truth or he thinks it was a Scientology people chasing him. I don't know. But that is scary, though. But y'all, let's continue.
The windshield broke when we was tumbling down. So finally the police came, the ambulance came, they took me to the doctor. So
wow.
Now my back is messed up. I gotta have black surgery and then my knee.
Okay. Did he say he had to have black surgery? He said he had to have black surgery. Have y'all heard of black surgery before? Have y'all heard of black? Put a one in the chat if y'all ever heard of black surgery. Bilal said he had to have black surgery, y'all. I ain't never heard of black surgery. Y'all, this is hilarious. Bilal he really should be tried out for like the BET comedy or something, because when I say he is hilarious, but he is serious at the same time. He said black surgery. Oh my God.
Yeah. So
How's the driver?
How is he? He still got brain damage. He still got brain. I'm
That's sad.
For this guy now.
That's sad.
He still has brain damage. The glass went in his head. Yeah, this is
oh my God.
Is real. You know what I mean? So that's when I stopped everything.
Wow.
Weight loss medication alone. By providing
Oh my God, y'all. He said black surgery. I mean, he probably meant the back surgery, but he's so excited and he's like trying to really get Tasha K this information. But y'all, let's continue. Let's wait for this commercial, y'all. This is hilarious. I mean, he's telling it singing like a songbird. Look, Tasha K.
I was supposed to do another interview. I was supposed to put out the book.
Yes,
but
dear.
I was healing too. I was hurt. You know what I mean? I had glass everywhere. As you can see, there's a big gash right there. My hand was almost sliced off. You know, so it's crazy. I don't want to show all the marks on my body, but
we don't want to see them.
Let me know that Will Jada and the Church of Scientology was not playing at all, and no games being played. So I needed to heal myself before I went, because I was more mad than anything. And they told me they was coming. They already told me they were coming. But I'm like, yo, I'm in Colombia. Y'all not gonna catch me, and they did. So.
So did you immediately leave Colombia?
Not immediately, because I couldn't even hardly walk. My back was messed up and my
Y'all, this next part where he says, where he was talking about the Columbia and all I could do was eat. Y'all, this is hilarious because I'm like, I mean, some people, maybe that's all they want to do is eat and sleep and try. I'm like, I kind of was, down and out, with the situation I had. But y'all, I mean, I didn't want to eat all the time. But the way he says it is so hilarious, y'all. Y'all got to listen to this. This is hilarious.
knee was messed up. Luckily, a guy that I know there who's involved with alleged, mafia ties there or whatever, he made sure I was all right. He had 2 people with me. He had people coming to my apartment, bringing me, plantains, rice, and all beans and all kind of stuff, and nursing me back to health. And
Bilal said the people was feeding him good. He did have the plantains, some rice. I mean, did he get some oxtails? Did he get some watermelons, some mangoes? Bilal said he was eating good. The people was coming to check on him and was feeding him and nursing him back to health. Y'all, this was a hilarious.
That's when did I go to Saudi Arabia or did I go to, I went to Thailand. I went to Thailand because what people don't know about Thailand, you can get the best healthcare cheap because you got to pay for this. Like, had to pay for this. So I was in Thailand over the 2 years, part of the 2 years that I went to Saudi Arabia. And, the monks helped me a lot because I had my weight had ballooned to maybe 400 and something.
You is the best. Y'all is crazy. Pacific Star says that I now want a mango. I mean, he said I've been bringing plantains, bringing some beans, bringing some rice. I mean, did they bring the oxtails? I mean, he had a whole menu that they were bringing. But shout out to Thailand. I've been to Thailand and I love me some Thailand, y'all. I got to go back. But y'all, he said, he went to Thailand because stuff is very cheap over there. But he went to Thailand to get some medical care and get, treated and stuff like this. But y'all, this is hilarious. And Bilal is so serious, but he don't know how funny this is. When I say people are dying laughing about this interview, people are dying laughing. This is hilarious.
Pounds because I couldn't walk. I could do nothing but lay up and eat. You know what I'm saying? And watch TV. So,
hold on. He said all he could do is lay up and eat. No, Bilal, I think you were laying up eating, and I think you were doing some research on your case because them files is a little thick right there that you got in front of Tasha K. You was eating and doing your homework on your case, sir, against Jada Pinkett, Will Smith, and their tasty cakes.
I was gonna say you look smaller.
Yeah. So now the monks, they know what's going on and they're like praying for me. We're meditating. We're just doing all these things, and it really helped me
to.
Yeah, the monk. Oh man. Huh?
You was sitting in India and stuff.
You something else. I couldn't sit nowhere. No, I was.
Oh Lord.
Yeah. Everything. Well, wow, I'm surprised you heard about that. That's crazy.
I read everything. I said,
Yeah.
New customers.
Yeah.
A new customers for fentanyl and meth.
Yeah. So
oh my God.
luckily I can say I had the good monks who kind of nursed me back to health, gave me some enlightenment, and the ones that talk English, we would share different things together. I'll read them the Quran. They will read me some things from Buddhism, so forth and so on. And so I got myself back to where I could walk, talk, and actually you had called me like, what's going on, right? And
that's the told me someone that I was afraid to repeat.
Which one was the kid?
About Brashear Gray.
So let's even go into that since you.
He's about to go on the throne on Brashear Gray, y'all. Listen to what he says. I'm telling you, this stuff is epic, y'all. This is epic.
And then we'll go into the legal stuff.
I saw a video with Brashear Gray on X.
Okay.
And he had both his legs up.
Oh my God.
He was digging and fingering himself in his ass.
Okay.
Oh.
Empire, Brashear Gray.
Okay.
That is not allegedly. The video is on the X unless it's a deep fake.
No. Okay.
Wow.
So All right, so I'm gonna give you a chapter from the book since I owed you something.
Okay.
Right, I'm gonna give you the biggest chapter.
Why those hold on for this?
Yeah, definitely so.
Go ahead. I need wine.
You definitely need wine.
Shit.
You definitely need
okay,
something.
Go ahead.
So, in the book, in one of the chapters, they talk about mentorship. So at this time, of course, you know, I do celebrity product placement. And for the people who don't know, it's, you know, you have to basically have a relationship with hundreds of celebrities in order to make money because you're taking your product to many celebrities. So anybody on the Instagram already know what's good with me, right? Like that's what I did. That's how I made money. And I made exclusive jewelry pieces. Right? Okay. So that was my hustle. Didn't need Will, didn't need Jada. None. I stood on my own because one thing I learned from the Nation of Islam and the Honorable Elijah Muhammad when I was younger going to school was do for self. I don't care what you got going on. You getting money here, there, and there. You always have to do for self, and that mentality will never leave me. So allegedly, Charlie Mack and Will called me and said, "We're coming to your apartment." I said, okay, no problem. This was during the time before Empire even started. Okay. So people can look it up and see what year it was. So I'm like, all right, cool. So, but normally I have to go to Will's house if there's a meeting. So Will comes to my apartment, allegedly. Charlie Mack, the rat, the informant, come to my apartment. So they was like, hey, B, look, man, we got this new guy. Will is mentoring. His name is Bashir Gray. Everybody call him Yaz. He's about to get cast on this major show. That was I'm like, okay, what do you want? I'm thinking they're coming to get product because what people don't know, I kept millions of dollars in products from various companies and lockers, right? So whenever a celebrity called me and say, I need this, I need that, I'm running to wherever they are, dropping it off, taking a picture and getting a nice check sent to me, right? So this is my job every day. So I said, Will, and then Will said, yo, because Bashir was supposed to allegedly star in the reboot of The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Right? Right. That's what I'm saying, right?
Wait, did they ever do the reboot of Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, you guys? Do y'all know? Yes, no? I haven't heard or seen that come through. I haven't heard that scene, but y'all, Bilal is sitting here he's telling everything, y'all. He is telling everything. Okay, I see some people say yes. Did Bilal play in it? Okay, I never seen it. It's been like 3 seasons. Oh, wow. I'm going to have to go look that up. Because I didn't know they did a remake of Fresh Prince. I didn't know that. Oh, wow. Thanks for letting me know that, y'all.
So they're telling me. Yeah. So they gassing me up. So I'm like, all right. So I said, look, Will, what do you want me to do? He said, I want you to go to Chicago and hold this guy down. Right? I said, to be his assistant, and he was like,
he always said he would be their assistant.
Okay,
so
Riley.
I said, this guy can't pay me. And then I go to my computer. Boom. I remember like it was yesterday. I turned the computer around. I said, Will,
I know, right?
My bank account right now.
I'm late.
Right? Will started laughing, right? And said, I'm going to make sure you get double that over the course of time. That's my guarantee. So I'm like, jeez. I said, okay. So he said, just make sure.
Okay, you guys, let me know. Okay, what is y'all's take on the Fresh Prince, the remake or whatever it's called? Is it a good? It's on Paramount. Okay, Peacock. Okay, is it good? Is it worth seeing? Is it good? I mean, what's y'all's take on it? Is it a good watch or not a good watch? Okay, Quan says it was weak, really good. Anybody knows the interviewer's name? Tasha K. It's good. Okay, so it was good. Okay, Ginger says garbage. It's okay. Okay. So some people are saying it's good. Some people are saying it's garbage. Most people are saying it's good. Okay. I'm gonna have to watch it. Baby, Jamil, are you in here, baby? We're gonna have to watch that. I didn't know about it. Okay, y'all, let's continue.
Or you hold them down because he was like, Charlie Mack is not going to be able to be there because him and Charlie had something else going on, right? Okay. So I said, well, listen, let me close out what I'm doing, right? And I told Will, with some of my sponsors, I'm gonna need you to do me a video or something to just let them know I'm working on a special project with you, and then it'll be beneficial for them in the future, right? So I'm covering all my grounds, right? So, and I said, I need some time before the show starts for me to make it out there to close everything down. So I arrived in Chicago for Empire. It's a damn mess. It's no other way to put it. This dude is going crazy,
He
right?
said it's a
He's
mess.
out there allegedly with male prostitutes. He's pissing in the trailer. He's acting psychotic, right?
Same thing he's doing now.
Beyond that.
Wow.
But this is why a show is going on, right? So I'm like, so I pulled him to the side, right? And I said, listen, I'm here to help you and so forth and so on. So he was like, all right, I feel that. He said, everybody on the set know you. Everybody seem like they love you. I want to love you because everybody else love you. I said, if that's what you want to do, then do it.
But now let me say this, because y'all remember, we remember, what's his name? What's the one that Diddy got? Oh, Justin Bieber. Remember, Justin Bieber was like saying, like, basically when they tell you they love you, they don't really love you. And you in Hollywood, you know, you thinking that people are for you and trying to help you, and they're really not. I mean, this is probably how he was feeling. Like, you know, this is what they do, though. They try to pump you up and then set you up, and then it's like a whole big disappointment. But y'all, let's continue.
Kept acting up. And then one day I said, what the F is wrong with you? And he was like, you know. He said, you know Will, me, you know Diddy made me suck his penis. You know what's going on. You know Charlie made me suck. And I said, I have no idea what's going on.
Look at Tasha K.
No idea. So he crying, no blood is coming from his nose.
Oh my God.
Yes, you do. And I'm like, yo, listen. So
oh my God.
I said, listen, I don't know. I didn't know what happened. Nothing. I was just asked to come.
Is this true?
Yeah, no, I'm gonna let you. You about to see if it's true from the paperwork. No, we telling something that got paperwork involved. Let me get to the paperwork.
Oh my God.
At this point, I'm crying because I feel his pain. Like
yes, William, she does.
Phony and all, but it was the pain where the snot was coming out his nose. His nose was bleeding. He in the corner.
Oh my God.
Balled up, right? Like I could feel his pain, like he had been raped. Like he had been forced to do something. You understand what I'm saying? So I said, well, listen, let me find out what's going on. He said, don't say nothing. Don't say nothing. Right? So I'm like, yes. I'm like, yo, just relax. I said, everything gonna be okay. You know? And he was like, no, they're gonna get me if I say something. They're gonna get me if I, like he's spazzing. Right?
Wow,
so he calmed down after a couple of days.
A couple of days.
Charlie Mack, who was managing the ball. So Charlie was managing Yaz.
Oh.
So Charlie is the one that brought Yaz to Will. Now, okay, so let me stay within the story. So I reached out to Charlie. I said, listen, Yaz is going crazy. He's saying that Will raped him.
Wow. So Bashir is telling he is calling Bashir Yaz. So I guess Yaz is Bashir's like nickname, whatever. Yaz, real name, nickname, or whatever. But he is saying that Yaz is saying that Will like raped him. This is crazy, y'all. Smash the like button.
And he said Diddy made him suck his penis, right?
Oh my Jesus.
He was like, what? He was like, yeah, oh yeah. He was like,
you talk about it? You think Yaz will talk about it?
I don't. As I finish the story, you judge, right? Okay. So now so all this is speculation right now. Ain't no paperwork involved, right? Okay. So now Charlie flies down there, boom, 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 and he tells me, listen, man, I had a talk with Yaz, whatever the case may be, everything is cool or whatever, right? So about a week later, he spazzes out again, right?
Wow.
I knew you was going to say something, right? I'm like, Yaz, how can I not say something? You said you were raped, and you said Diddy made you suck his penis. This is what you told. I said, dude, this is criminal. Right? So allegedly, he told me they took care of it. So whenever Charlie Mack came down. I think they gave him some money, whatever they promised.
Wow.
Right? So as time go on, he's still having effects from being raped. He's still having effects of being alleged.
Look at Tasha K. She's like allegedly.
Diddy's penis in the studio. Yeah, all allegedly at.
Oh my God, y'all, this is crazy. Smash the like button. Look at Tasha K. She's about to fall out the chair.
Because he was just acting irate. Like, his behavior got so diabolical and so repugnant that I couldn't even be around it, right? So as I was leaving, and he knew I was leaving, he actually was hurt that I was leaving. And he started telling
some guy named Bill, this is Tasha K. She's interviewing Will Smith's best friend that he has an issue with Will Smith, Bilal. Bilal has an issue with Will Smith. Look at Tasha K.
to paperwork, right?
Oh my God. Y'all smash the like button.
Sue him. That's number one. To sue Yaz. Because two things happened. Number one, the money he was supposed to pay, he didn't pay me, because Will was going responsible for the bulk payment. Then he was going around telling people
some guy
about these sexual assaults.
Welcome some guy named Bill.
And so what happened with that was the lawyers got involved. Then Charlie and Will arranged a lawyer for Bashir.
So let me say this too. I feel like Bilal, which is Will Smith's best friend right here, he has a vendetta against Charlie Mack too. And Charlie Mack is Will Smith's best friend. And like I said, my baby is in a movie. Jamil Peterson is in a movie with Charlie Mack right now, coming out soon to a theater near you too. But y'all, this is crazy. Let's skip this commercial. Let me skip this commercial. This is crazy, y'all. This is diabolical. All this stuff that Bilal was saying, this is crazy. I'm telling you, Tasha K, she's like, oh my God, oh Bilal, oh my goodness, please don't say the wrong thing on this platform, Tasha K. Bilal, please don't say the wrong thing. But y'all, this is crazy. Hey, my babe says pure survival. I'm telling you, baby, this is getting crazier and crazier. We're waiting for this commercial to pass through, but Bilal is saying the most craziest things, and Tasha K is like, oh my goodness, y'all. But y'all, let's continue.
So they was like, well, we can't do that, so we'll pay you to sign an NDA with him. And I'm like, I don't want your filthy money. I want this guy to stop saying that I know that you and Diddy did something to him.
Oh my God.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
So then they came back. My lawyer said, listen, this is the best that I think can happen that will protect you.
Wow.
They will allow a mutual NDA where Bashir won't say anything about you, nor can you say anything about Bashir.
Yes, baby, my 50K is around the corner. It's coming, baby. Thank you so much.
Allegedly. So we do this. So we do the paperwork. Okay. It's legal paperwork, which you got in here. So there's a mutual NDA between Bashir Gray and myself, right? That happened. So now I'm leaving. I'm out of Chicago. I'm off the set and everything. So Bashir starts telling people again.
Oh, thank you, Gungali, for the gift. Thank you so much. Thank you.
So now, okay. Now that I can prove that he broke the NDA, I can talk about it now. So before I leave, I'm going to leave you a copy of the mutual NDA between Bashir Gray and I. Now, that means that something happened. Why was there a mutual? Look at
Tasha K. She's like, I don't want no parts. Don't leave me nothing.
It's one-sided. You are not allowed to say anything, right? So now, people...
Thank you, Ty. Thank you. Welcome to the lounge.
Let's
listen to NDA what you're not allowed to, or did it say anything?
No, it's just a mutual NDA saying that money that he owed me, he had to do, and things that happened in his circumference, and that I wasn't allowed to talk about, nor was he allowed to talk about if it mentioned me.
Hey Marie, how are you? Okay, let me say this, you guys. If y'all don't know it, NDA is null and void if it's a criminal activity involved. But y'all, let's continue.
Can I tell you something? Yeah. Even with all the they ain't doing nothing. I told you before in my last interview, they ain't doing nothing. Will ain't doing nothing. Jada ain't doing. So let me give you a little more backstory. Just so that we clear.
Okay, Bilal, we want to hear it.
We got another situation that happened. Mm-hmm. Once I told
Welcome,
you that
KTW.
Will and Jada, about the sexual things they were doing allegedly to certain people and all that. And I told you that Jada was addicted to. So how Jada would watch at the houses, she had her laptop, she would stick her hard drive in, right? Boom, and hook it up to the TV. And she could play whatever video she watching.
Uh-oh.
So I'm seeing videos of her and Will and a bunch of some celebrities, everything. Because remember,
thank you, Ghostface.
I told you, if you don't sue me, I'm gonna let people know who you've been hitting with them deals.
Did you hear what he said? He said he gonna let them know who you been hit with them dildos, Jada. Oh my God, y'all, this is getting spicy, y'all. Oh my goodness, Bilal is telling everything, y'all. Let's continue. Oh my God.
Remember. And I said, if you don't sue, I'm going to sue. So I told you, being a Muslim, whatever I say I'm going to do, that's what I'm going to do.
Okay.
And I got to have evidence.
Okay.
So we're not playing. That's why they didn't sue.
Okay.
So back to these discs with all these, this self-homemade was on it or whatever.
Listen up, active duty.
Oh my God, y'all, Bilal is going Waka Flocka Flame. He is spitting on his big boy draws, and he is not playing with Will Smith or Jada Pickett's Tasty Cakes. Y'all, this is crazy. Let me fast forward it, y'all. This is crazy. Bilal is snapping like a bucket of crabs.
So now we get into why she's even more mad. So Jada thought I had something to do with this being stolen, right? And one thing that they allegedly did was report it stolen. So whoever comes out with this video or tape or anything have stolen property. They're going to jail, right?
Thanks, okay. Dr. Sharice.
That's why me and Jada's relationship got to be so toxic towards the end, because she thought,
oh, Tanya, welcome to the lounge. Welcome as a member. Thank you for joining. Welcome.
Any of them allegedly MC Light?
Yes.
Oh!
Why didn't you let me say that?
Look, he said, why didn't you let me say that, Tasha K? Y'all, this is epic. This is hilarious.
And MC Light's husband got right up.
So.
And then we had a lady that came to sit on the show that said she saw MC Light and Jada at a no-gay club for lesbians in Hollywood all the time.
So let me just put it like this.
Oh my God.
Because the tapes are going to surface. The tapes are going to surface.
I don't want to watch them. That's illegal.
Oh, no. Listen. Yeah, that's right. That's right. The tapes are, that's why they reported it stolen. But they didn't report me as the thief. Right? But now let me tell you how I saw the tapes. So when Jada's home at Will house, not her other house.
Hold on, let me rewind and just submit. He said that the tapes, the freak-off tapes, they were reported as stolen, but he didn't steal them. Y'all, hold on, let's wrap that back, y'all. This is getting hilarious, y'all. When I say Bilal is off the chain, he is off the chain.
Relationship got to be so toxic towards the end because she thought I stole these videos. So they're videos of her with other people. But I saw some of the video, mind you, when Jada at the house.
Any of them allegedly MC Light?
Yes.
I just said that was.
Why didn't you let me say that?
That was in my opinion, and MC Light kind of had something going on, and they used.
Oh my God.
And MC Light's husband got right up.
So.
And then we had a lady that came to sit on the show that said she saw MC Light and Jada at a no-gay club for lesbians in Hollywood all the time.
So let me just put it like this, because the tapes are going to surface. the tapes are going to surface.
I don't want to watch them. That's illegal.
Oh, no, listen. Yeah, that's right. That's right. The tapes are, that's why they reported it stolen, but they didn't report me as the thief, right? But now let me tell you how I saw the tapes. So when Jada's home at
Oh, good,
Will
D-Dot.
house, not her other house, she allegedly has her line. She has her something called Tushi. It's like a pink cocaine thing. It's popular in Colombia as well too. But it's like you get this. Yeah, it's like that mix.
Oh, thank you, baby. My baby said we made it to 49,000 subscribers. Yes. Thank everybody. We made it to 49K subscribers, y'all. We working hard this year. Thank y'all all. I love you guys all. Thank you. Let's continue. This is crazy, baby. I mean, Bilal is sitting over here. He is on the throne, and Tasha K is a little like on edge because she don't know what's coming out of Bilal's mouth. This is epic.
Right.
Oh, thank you for the gift, Blue. Thank you for the gift.
Big in Colombia, right? And she
Reason, thank you for the gift.
Or whatever it is, and she got her mushroom. So
Black Anonymous, thank you. Oh my goodness, my whole family is here tonight. Welcome, Black Anonymous. Y'all, we having fun over here tonight, y'all. Bilal is over here on the throne. Third Eye, thank you for the gift. Y'all is short. Y'all, we having a good time tonight. Bilal is making us, he has got us dying laughing. Y'all, let's continue. He is snapping out like a bucket of crabs, y'all. But he got his receipts, y'all. He got his receipts. Thank you, Michael.
So she's sitting down here watching.
Thank you, Lord
playing with
Lee.
herself and high as a kite, right? Not caring who's in the house, whether kids watching, nothing. She's in her own world. So that's how I was able to see the tapes. This is why she think I saw them, and I saw some things
Thank you, Blue.
that were unreal. And
Thank
I
you,
saw
Marie.
celebrities on the tape.
Oh.
So, all right. So let's just say, allegedly who I thought to be on the tape, well, one is a tape, because it's going to come out. So I'm letting people going to know.
Who did you see, Bilal?
Okay.
Tell the winos.
Okay. So now there's one tape allegedly who I thought appeared would be. There's Jada with a strap on top of Will.
Oh.
Then she's spitting in his face and choking him. That's one.
Oh my God. Did y'all hear what he said? Hold up, we gotta wrap that back, y'all. He is telling too much. And Tasha K got her ears covered. Look at Tasha K. Tasha K got her ears covered. Oh my God, this is crazy. Oh my God, y'all. Let's rewind it just a teeny bit. Oh my God. Wow.
Herself and high as a kite, right? Not caring who's in the house, whether kids watching, nothing. She's in her own world. So that's how I was able to see the tapes. This is why she think I saw them, and I saw some things that were unreal, and I saw celebrities on the tape. So, all right. So let's just say, allegedly who I thought to be on the tape, well, one is a tape, because it's going to come out. So I'm letting people going to know.
Who did you see, Bilal?
Okay.
Tell the winos.
So now there's one tape allegedly who I thought appeared would be. There's Jada with a strap on top of Will. Then she's spitting in his face and choking him. That's one, right? So I want people to know when it came out, I'm the first person to talk about it.
Okay.
Then the other one was Alfonso Rivera. Don't want to talk about that because it ended up being a bloody mess, right? Now, but let me give you the backstory. Right.
Go ahead.
So let me.
What did he tell you?
Right.
I don't know. Go ahead.
But it's all alleged.
Thank
Anyway.
you for the super chats, y'all. This is crazy.
And some of it's from my recollection.
Okay.
So, like I said, the Alfonso Rivera thing was a bloody mess. And in that video, he is begging her to stop, right? And she's telling him to shut up, right?
Oh my
and
God.
On that video, Jada had on Timberlands and a fitted base.
Oh, thank you, Black Anonymous, for the super chat. Black Anonymous says, congratulations. Thank you, Black Anonymous, Yes, we are growing, growing, growing to get this 100K plaque. Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you, y'all. Let's continue because Bilal he is having us dying laughing. I'm about to fall out.
With the strap on, right? And the reason why she got so
Let me rewind it just a little bit because I'm sorry, y'all. I was talking. This is crazy.
So let's just say, so allegedly who I thought to be on the tape, well, one is a tape, because it's going to come out. So I'm letting people going to know.
Who did you see, Bilal?
Okay.
Tell the winos.
So now there's one tape allegedly who I thought appeared would be, there's Jada with a strap on top of Will. Then she's spitting in his face and choking him. That's one. Right? So I want people to know when it came out, I'm the first person to talk about it.
Okay.
Then the other one was Alfonso Rivera. Don't want to talk about that because it ended up being a bloody mess. Right? Now, but let me give you the backstory.
Go ahead.
About
You're
her.
telling the winos right now.
Right.
Go ahead.
So let me
They asked me in court, what did he tell you? I don't know. Go ahead.
But it's all alleged.
Because I don't
anyway.
watch my interviews back.
Right.
So go ahead.
So it's all.
Thanks for the gift.
Some of it's from my recollection.
Okay.
So, like I said, the Alfonso Rivera thing was a bloody mess. And in that video, he is begging her to stop, right? And she's telling him to shut up, right?
Y'all, this is wild. Jada Pinkett didn't have the strap on. She didn't have the Timberland boots on and the cap. This is wild, y'all. This is crazy. He got the TEA, y'all.
And on that video, Jada had on Timberlands and a fitted baseball cap with the strap on, right? And the reason why she got so much hate for Alfonso Rivera is because they dated way before. I'm not even gonna say dated, went it out a couple of times together, right? And allegedly something must have happened because Alfonso always had money. So back then Jada was broke, and you know that through your interview with Laverne, right? So now
Laverne did put you on the set that day that you said you walked in, and I have to say allegedly, seeing Will Smith murder the out of Dwayne Martin. And she said you left that day. It was something that happened, it was abrupt, and you left. They couldn't find you. So she put you at the scene of the crime.
And she was on the set.
Oh, did y'all hear what she said? Will Smith was getting murdered. Y'all, this is crazy. Thank you for the gifts, y'all. This is crazy.
But we got affidavits from other people where I was there. But let's even forget that.
Because I remember Fat Faison Live said that you weren't there, that's not happening. But Laverne, another producer, said she hadn't spoken to you in years. That was the last time she spoke to you was when you abruptly quit.
Yeah.
That day on the set of My Wife and Kids.
No, it's called All of Us.
Oh, all of us, my bad.
It was called All of Us. And
y'all see him going through his receipts? Look at him. He is flipping through the receipts, y'all. I am dying. Pacific says, crying, laughing. Me too. I'm about to fall out this chair.
No. It
But
has me
producer
there.
credits, like, yeah.
So number one on that set, like I said, I worked for Dwayne Martin. That's number one. Number two is that I was assisting Will. Right? I was assisting Will because he was executive producer, couldn't be there. So I was actually filming the rehearsals and sending it back to Will, right? And then I was day to day with Dwayne. So I would have to have a key to his dressing room. And then I was on an episode of All of Us, like I said. So
back to these alleged tapes.
Okay, let's go back to the alleged tapes.
Who else did you see allegedly on the tapes?
Tyrese was on there.
Thank you for the gift. Oh my God.
And Charlie Mack was on there with Will. Allegedly, I would appear to be Tyrese with Will and Jada. Then the one with Charlie Mack and Will. Jada's not on it, but you can hear her say, make him spit up, period. So when these tapes come out, people will know I'm telling the absolute truth.
Look at him going through his files, y'all. This is too much, y'all.
This is Will and Jada's lawyer, like I explained before, sending me a that
See, all these 4 seconds.
yeah. So
Shout out to Tasha K.
I took the interview, guys, and I listened. I just,
oh yeah, we about to really.
And I want to say this too. The reason, because other people are like, Tasha, why do you take interviews like this? Is because, like, and I hate to use an extreme example like that, but I always ask people, I'm like, do you like kids? Yeah, I'm like, do you like kids in an inappropriate way? No. So you don't think like that, right? But there are people out here that do. So just because you don't think like that, you can't knock the fact that it doesn't go on just because it doesn't happen in your world.
Right.
There's a whole other world that we're not privy to because we don't think on that level. Unfortunately for me, I have to take all types of cleanses and spiritual baths after I interview shit like this. It's okay, so immediate demand, this is for Bilal, immediate demand for retraction and false defamatory statements. This is from the Hirsch, Litchison, Young, and Polk.
This letter is filled with a bunch of lies and falsehoods. In that letter, it says that
This office represents Willard C. Smith, the second. It has come to our attention that you recklessly and maliciously spread outright lies about our client and his wife in an interview published on or about November 8th on YouTube and again November 14th on 2023 interview on Instagram. In each of these 2 interviews, amongst an avalanche of appositions, you have crestlessly, I ain't never heard that word before, crestlessly fabricated a salacious and utterly false story about witnessing our client in the middle of an intimate sexual act. To be clear, these allegations are fabricated without a shred of truth and nothing short of a deliberate character assassination. Furthermore, you claim in both interviews to be a close friend for 40 years, and you claim 8 of those years to have been his personal assistant. Neither claim is remotely true. To the contrary, you were never employed by our client in any such capacity. At no point would anyone familiar with the situation have ever described you as a client's close friend, let alone the best friend that your publicity purports you to be. Not surprisingly, these defamatory attacks became immediate following your unsuccessful 2-year attempt to shake down your supposed best friend for money. Shortly after Mrs. Smith's book came out, you claimed to have lost at least $500,000 in connection to an unconsummated idea.
We have over 1,200 people in the building. Y'all smash the like button. This is epic.
Which we saw all the stuff put together.
That's what I'm saying. Everything in there is lies, but we're gonna get into it.
After both your first and second lawyer abandoning you, we offered to mediate your claim. Why are they offering to mediate for you?
Right. So I'm gonna get into all. That's what
they can't mediate for you. You have to have your own representation.
Oh, it's crazy.
After hearing the details of the nonsensical story, unsupported by even a single shred of evidence, the mediator convinced you to accept a tiny fraction of your supposed damages. Your get-rich-quick scheme having failed, here you are back at Tro.
Wow. Y'all, shout out to Tasha K. Y'all, I'm telling you, Bilal, he is telling everything. And I would be kind of nervous too, because Bilal, he is like telling what these people doing. I mean, what Jada Pinkett was doing. Jada Pinkett was hitting Will Smith with the strap and had the Timberland boots on and telling him to shut up and spitting in his face and doing all these things. This is crazy.
Okay.
So just really briefly, I'm going to go through this. Mm-hmm. So everybody knows, and it's proven, number one, that he said me and Will wasn't friends. So I guess Will doing all these videos with me and all that kind of stuff, put me in his book or whatever the case may be, we're not friends.
He gave you an excerpt out of the book.
I know. So that's one lie. But see, this is what they do. The next lie saying I never worked with Will. Okay, so when the credits are going up on various movies, let's just take.
Give me my phone real quick. I need to pull some receipts real quick because, I'm just looking at the web of lawyers that represents these people.
Oh, wait till I get into this other lawyer.
That shakes down the people that sit down with me and, bloggers.
So I got are we still recording?
But they know we're still recording.
So I got copies of and then I'm gonna get into the lawyer that's representing Jada now. That's what I'm saying. It's nothing but these people will do anything to try to protect their image, but blow you over. Like the first thing is we're suing. They ain't suing nobody.
Let me make sure.
Y'all, Bilal is not playing. He is making sure Jada Pinkett and Will Smith Tasty Cakes is going to get sued. Their backs is going to be blown out by this court. Y'all, this is hilarious. Smash the like button. We got almost 1,200 people in the building, and Bilal is on the throne singing like a songbird, y'all.
All right, where's the
Let me show you. Because I'm gonna try to make this video quick. I really just want to talk about the cases that I got against
Let me make
Jada.
sure. I just want to make sure I got the same firm. Hirsch, let's just see y'all poke open. Where did I see this information? I saw this law firm.
So they represent a lot of big people. It's not just Will and Jada.
I know that. Hold on. Oh, go ahead. I'll verify that. I'll probably have them cut that out just because I can't verify it, but go ahead.
Okay, so.
Okay.
Okay, so even with all that,
Michael
there
Miller.
are a bunch of lies in there, so everybody knows. So people know me and Will are friends. They said I wasn't. They said I never worked with Will. The movie credits say different, right? And he also said he represented Willard. He never said nothing about Jada. So in law, it's called overreaching. How you gonna tell me to retract my statements about Jada too? You don't represent Jada. That letter said you only represented Will. But see, they're trying to bunch it all in. Now, they said that they would take legal steps, and nothing never happened. Because you know why? I responded to him. And I sent something to the bar letting them know that he told the lie. All right, so let's get off of that. Let's go into, because I'm going to need to wrap.
He got his receipts, y'all. He got his receipts.
But I just wanted to share some of the stuff from the book with you. And I need to get you the mutual NDA again.
Who's Jamal?
That's another friend of mine. That's who Charlie Mack went through to get in touch with me.
So this is the retraction that they want.
Yeah, Charlie sent the retraction to my friend. My friend sent the retraction to me. This is my declaration for the court. So you see it's 30-something pages. So this is for the civil harassment claim. So now let's get into the violent part of this.
Okay.
Right? So Will invited me to his birthday party and screening of King Richard, right?
Okay.
So I'm there. We're trying to talk through our problems.
We are, Dirt Eye says we are surviving Jada Pickett's strap on. Jada Pinkett did put a strap on and hit Will, with the tasty cakes from the back or from the front. Y'all, this is hilarious.
At his birthday party, me and Will are together trying to talk to all this stuff that's going on, this alleged hard drive that they think I have with all these people in it. Me potentially about to sue, me about to expose the mutual NDA that I had with Bashir Gray.
So this was after my interview.
This was way before you. So we've been going on for.
Because I remember, because she said, Jada Pinkett Smith specifically said in the Breakfast Club interview, we quote her words, that there's been some legal back and forth.
Yeah, we tried to work it out.
And you have text messages here from Jamal asking if Charlie wants to talk to you.
Oh, this is like, it's so much information.
Do a three-way call. I downloaded WhatsApp again. But go ahead.
Y'all, is this a pre-trial hearing? Tasha K is going through all the documents. She is reading certain things. He is getting all excited. He really is trying to plead this case, y'all. He is trying to sue the tasty cake flavors off of Jada Pinkett and Will Smith. Y'all, this is hilarious.
Okay, so where were we at? What were we talking about? That just threw me off a lot. Damn. Oh, okay, yeah. So he invited me to his birthday party in King Richard premiere. It was a private screening. And at this is inside the legal paperwork of the civil harassment lawsuit against Jada. So she comes up to me, put her finger right in my face where her nail, right? And told me that I better stop telling her business, keep my mouth shut, or I was gonna catch a bullet and a beat down. So right there, that's already violence, right? And then it's already threats and everything. So I said, okay, no problem. I didn't say nothing. I didn't hit her. I didn't do anything. But I already knew that I was going to make my move. So let's get into this lawsuit with Jada. So we talked about that one incident. We talked about the her being embarrassed about the Tasha K interview that went viral globally. So that's one thing. Then Charlie Mack contacted my friend saying that Will and Jada wanted to pay me to write a retraction, and then him sending the retraction over to my friend, right?
Thank you for the gift.
I said, no, I'm not gonna do it. They were ready to pay me the money in 24 hours.
So if you would have did that retraction, they would have tried to come after me.
Right. And I wasn't gonna do that. And it had and it didn't have any indemnity. So they could have sued me. See, they think people dumb. So let's say they did send me the $500,000, right?
Okay.
Let's say they sent me $500,000 and I put the retraction up. Now I might be going to jail because now there's fraud involved. Extortion. I said I didn't do it. You know what I mean? I'm admitting that, hey, I did this, and come on. But some people would have just took the money. All they was thinking about was money. But on their end, thinking I was going to take the money, we got them red-handed. As you see, this is filed. All this is stamped and filed by the court. So just for your listeners to know really quick that I'm under penalty of perjury. If anything in here is a lie, my ass going to jail. Period. There's no it.
Y'all, put a 1 in the chat if y'all think that Bilal is going to go to jail, because y'all, he got a lot of proof and evidence on Jada Pinkett and Will Smith's tasty cakes. He has a lot of proof on this manila folder that he has that he's going through. Him got a lot of evidence.
There's no ends, there's no buts. Whatever in these documents that were filed with the court in Los Angeles Superior Court, if they found one thing that is a lie, I'm going to jail. So this is my stance. This is my position. This is my conviction of how strong what I'm trying to say is true. That I'm going under penalty of perjury. So I must have some heavy information for this. So let's even go on. So I put stuff in there like me and Will's videos and all that kind of stuff, extra stuff to let the court know. Man, Will been cool for almost 40 years. I put in here about where TMZ, who listen what they did to me. I already told you. So, but just for your listeners, Will's reps claim he didn't have sex with Dwayne Martin, right? And then inside.
Why is he trying to prove that Will Smith is saying that he didn't have sex with Dwayne Martin? That's like personal. But y'all, Bilal, he is. I mean, did his other best friend Charlie Mack kind of step in and be more of the best friend than Bilal? And Bilal was a little jealous. Bilal got these receipts, y'all.
The article, people can just go back and see it. TMZ put, we don't even know if there's any connection between me and Will. Come on, man. Come on, TMZ. Y'all playing. Now, I'm reporting y'all to the FCC, right? Because y'all lying to people. You could have did a quick Google search and see multiple movie credits with Will. I'm in the book, and if you go to my Instagram, that seals it right there.
TMZ is bottom page.
Right. So in my opinion, so in my opinion, they was giving TMZ a couple of those dollars. You know what I'm saying? Okay, now, so we thinking everything is over, right? After my accident, nobody's hearing from me. The Diddy stuff comes to light. Okay, so now everybody's separating themselves from Diddy. I go to my computer. I remember I went to a free call party with Will. Well, I went to a party, but after the party became a free call. So I send that out to every press person, right? Somebody picks the pictures up and put Will at Diddy's party. Will sitting up there.
Remember the girl, the naked girl?
Yes,
and stuff on the
yes,
table?
yes.
Yeah, I remember that. They was eating fruit off the naked.
Right, because they were saying, oh,
that was an all-white party.
Yeah. I forget where it was at, but all I know is I had the pictures, and when I sent the pictures out, they were everywhere. Now, Will,
Oh my
then
God.
after that, everybody's going in. Now, I can tell you what
He
happened.
sat on a stage with fake AI fans that he has never, ever been to a Diddy party.
Okay. And him and Diddy are not cool.
Yeah.
Right?
Jay-Z
Okay.
said that too.
Okay, right, okay.
Yeah.
So, but you at the party, and you up in here, you and Bruce Willis allegedly about the Rumble, because you text Bruce Willis inappropriate, allegedly.
Wow.
Okay, so now people gonna know I was there, right?
Tasha K said allegedly, y'all.
This is the Will Smith that got on stage in San Diego talking about, oh man, I ain't had nothing to do with that. Oh, yes, you did.
My next tattoo is gonna say allegedly.
Yeah. Oh, yes, you did, Will.
It's like for real.
So once again, in evidence, the D.L. Hughley, because I don't even want.
Bilal, look, he's trying to show everything. What he's sued for, it's crazy, y'all. This is funny.
I remember him shutting Vlad down.
Right, because what he gonna do, if you put the picture, Vlad gonna be like, I want to get paid. I want the same that he did with Joyner Lucas. So I don't even want to show it, but people can go to Will Smith slept the guy who tried to sleep with Jada, but didn't slap the guy.
Wow. Oh my God, y'all. He is singing like a songbird. Hey, y'all. Welcome in if y'all are just joining us. Everybody that's new, thank y'all for stopping in. We are doing a reaction to Tasha K video because Will Smith, he has a lawsuit with the young boy, a violinist, and then it's kind of spilling over to Bilal. And what Bilal is saying is very, very explosive. Even Tasha K is kind of like a little worried about what Bilal is going to say. Y'all, this is crazy. Let's continue, y'all.
With Jada, but not the guy who slept with Jada. So if you go to that interview, then you'll see that D.L. Hughley let Vlad know.
My baby says smash the like button, y'all.
Retraction or nothing about me and Will. Like that I knew Will, that he this guy Mafia, whatever his name is, invited me on the show and all that type stuff, right? Then we know we got the Breakfast Club interview that's inside of there with Jada.
Now, if you guys don't know, the Breakfast Club, thank you for the gift. You guys are doing such an awesome job. Thank you so much. William, thank you for the gift. Y'all, if y'all don't know about the Breakfast Club, Jada Pinkett went on the Breakfast Club and said she was going to sue his badonkadonk, his tasty cakes, because he is saying all of this stuff, telling all of Jada Pickett's secrets. I mean, he is telling us that Jada Pinkett put the strap on. She had the Timberland boots. I don't know what color the Timberland boots were they wheat or were they the pink color Timberland boots? I don't know. But she had on a cap, a snug fitted cap, and the boots and a strap, and was going to town over there spitting in Will's face, and Bilal is telling everything. So Jada Pinkett said, you want to go to war? We're going to go to war. But Jada Pinkett hasn't went to war yet with him, because Jada Pinkett is like, oh my God, he knew I had the strap on. He knew I wanted to play with my vajayjay in the middle of the living room when who knows who's coming over. Y'all, this is crazy. Smash the like button. Thank you guys for all the gifts. Thank y'all. Y'all, this is crazy, y'all. This is hilarious.
You're suing Jada, not Will.
No, Bill's getting added. But hold on, let me just finish this real quick. I'm almost done. This is the interview where they asked Jada if they ever seen Will with any men.
She said,
no.
What's doing?
And then we have this, which shows Jada was there, and Will can't keep his hands to himself, grabbing men's penises, right? This is the IMDb, right? Okay. So don't that say all of us?
All of us in 2004.
Okay. So I was on the set, undeniable. I was there with Will, with IMDb put me there. Forget what I say. Forget what they say. Let's go to what's official. Okay. So I'm there. Okay, no problem whatsoever.
You got Jamie Foxx show credits.
I got a lot of credit. Yeah. So then, okay, so let's go to this other email with, once again, Charlie Mack, trying to be a fixer. Hits Jamal again in December. This is December 5th. And I'm going to tell you why this brought the case back together. December 5th, 2024.
That was last December.
Yeah, so this is very recent, right? You understand? Year ago. So Charlie reached out to my friend again and said he wants to talk to me. I tell him I'm still in pain. It's all in the paperwork. And that I just don't want no drama. Like, I'm cool. So Jamal hands me, oh, Charlie don't want no drama. They just want to talk to you. Man, we get on the phone. Man, what I got from the conversation is you stay your ass wherever you at out the country until the statutes of limitations go out on these lawsuits, and you still better not put that book out. Man, it infuriated me. This was under a year ago. It infuriated me. The audacity. I'm out the way for a year and a half, healing my body from somebody trying to kill me. And you want to call me and tell me I better not put my book out. I better stay out the country until the statute of limitations go out on any lawsuits. Man, I all I can say is I prayed not to do anything crazy.
Mm-hmm.
And then I said, you know what? There's no fear now. When a person try to kill you and you survive, I see how 50 Cent is now, right? He got shot 9 times and he ready to go at any and everybody.
Mm.
That's where I'm at right now. I know what that means.
Oh, is he a 50 Cent Jr.? He is going at any and everybody? Okay, Bilal, okay. Do you need to team up with 50 Cent? I don't know, y'all.
He is almost being killed, right? I know what it is. So now all these things that I got and all this information that I have, is about to be on. So once again, this lawsuit is just for Jada and her associates to leave me alone because the book is coming. So I know all the new threats are gonna come. And if something happened to me, just so you know, which camera then? If just so you know, if anything happens to me, that's why I want to do this interview with you, Tasha. There are 7 hard drive discs that are gonna be sent to you. One is gonna be sent to Joe Rogan, the Banfield lady on News Nation, and a couple other people, right? That a video will come out.
Do y'all see Tasha K's face? Tasha K is like, I don't want them hard drives. Please don't send me those hard drives. But now I don't even want to be reading this preliminary court paperwork. Tasha K is looking at him like, how did I get involved? How did I get here? Y'all know when y'all get into something, y'all be like, how did I get into this? Sugar honey iced tea.
If anything happens to me, and on that video, I promise you, anything that I've ever said is going to be backed up on that video. So now I'm trying to do this so my book can come out, and I'm trying to do this so that people can get the information. Because what we're doing is, when people don't...
Put a one in the chat. Do y'all want Bilal to send y'all the hard drives too? He's going to send them to Tasha K, Joe Rogan, and all these other Ashley Banfield. Put a one in the chat. Do y'all want to get them freak off tapes? Do y'all want to get all this, the whole manila folder that he has?
Anything that comes from the civil, any information from interrogatories, from discovery, can use me for the criminal. And that's what we're going for.
Oh my God.
Another thing that I'm going to say is that I feel in another year, because everything I told you has come true, right? No lawsuits, I was suing, I told you everything that I said I was going to do, I did. Within 1 year, it is my belief that Will and Jada will be involved with a sexual case on a criminal level.
Oh, did y'all hear what him saying? Oh, did y'all hear what he said? did he have all the freak off tapes that was supposed to be at Diddy's trial? Because when me and my baby went to Diddy's trial, we was looking and lurking, where's them tapes? Where's the freak off tapes? And they didn't even show no freak off tapes. They were showing the tape, but it was like, in private. But is this because Bilal had all of the freak off tapes, y'all? Put a 1 in the chat if y'all think that Bilal had all the freak off tapes. Will Smith, Tyrese, was he hollering, crying, slinging snot while he was clapping cheeks or getting his cheeks clapped? Was he hollering and crying and slinging snot? Y'all, Bilal, he got all of the information. OMG, y'all.
Now I'm gonna say that once again, just so everybody clear. Once I finish the lawsuit and once I finish this civil harassment thing with Jada getting all the discovery, all the interrogatories and giving them to the federal government and then also giving it to the assistant attorney general, somebody's going to jail. Somebody. That's my belief. So
Bilal said somebody's going to jail. That's his belief. Who do y'all think is going to jail? Is it going to be Bilal and his tasty cakes? Or is it going to be Jada Pinkett and her narky tasty cakes? Or is it going to be Will Smith with his tasty cakes that Jada Pinkett runs? Who is going to jail? Bilal said somebody going to jail. Somebody is going in the clink in the shackles. Somebody going to jail. Who is going to jail? I want to know, y'all. Please tell me, who is it going to be?
All this is going on, but it's going to be criminal. Right now, it's all civil. So now, let me just tell you what's going on quickly, and then we'll end this interview. So when I filed the restraining order, Jada lawyer responded, and in my estimation and my belief is that she lied. She responded and said that basically, and this is after avoiding service. So just let me let you know, I subpoenaed Will, right? Now, we know Will got 24-hour security at his house. So I sent the sheriff there. That's a subpoena, boom, for Willard Carroll Smith. And they don't say Will Smith, but that's his real name. And the sheriff went there, and they said they rang the doorbell, and nobody would come out.
Wow.
And they waited. So Will has 24-hour security. So you leave the sheriff outside knowing that they're there because they're trying to avoid service, Tasha.
Okay.
You understand what I'm saying? Boom. Here's
This
another.
was on 10/16/2025
Yeah.
to Willard Carroll Smith in Calabasas, California.
Another for Will Smith. That says successfully served, right? To a different address.
Okay. Successfully served, but yes, but why
Okay.
to a different address?
Because I know that the agent of service would have been there. Anyway, so when you serve the subpoena, you actually have to serve it to that person or only the agent of service.
Okay.
Nobody else can get it.
So his registered agent accepts.
That's what the sheriff said.
Wow.
It's right there on the paper. It ain't what I say, it's what the sheriff said.
It was served November 18th.
He said it's what the sheriff say.
Days ago.
Okay.
So you served.
And Will did not come to court. So now I'm gonna compel the judge to make Will come to court. Playtime with these clowns is over. Now let's get into other things that they're doing to prohibit this case from giving me the information.
I don't think they want to go to court with you because it would be embarrassing. Because people are gonna pick up all the salacious shit. They're not gonna care about the technicality of everything.
Well, that's their fault. That is totally their fault. Because for me, at the end of the day, when we went to the first hearing, let me just tell you how games be played on a major level. So once I filed the subpoena, Jake.
Y'all, is Tasha calling BS on this, what Bilal is saying? Because he has all this evidence, all this proof, but what are you suing for? You suing because Will Smith don't want to admit that he got his back blown out and that he got his tasty cakes blown out too? Is that why you upset? I mean, what is the base of your argument against suing them. I mean, you're saying they owe you money, but I'm trying to figure out, what do they owe you money for, sir? I'm trying to figure out, do y'all know what he is owed money for? I mean, I'm trying to figure it all out. Oh my goodness. Is Will Smith not telling him that he got his back blown out? Is that constitute him suing?
We got an attorney, and I'm gonna tell you a little bit about the attorney. So I walk into the courtroom, and the sheriff point outside to me, right? Like for me to step outside. I'm like, what's going on? So I step outside, and he said, sign this. Like, no hello, no nothing. Sign this. And I said, sign what? I'm not signing anything unless I read it. So he said, oh, no, it's nothing, but I see Jada's lawyer signature on it. He said, oh, it's nothing. It's just letting you know that there's a pro temp judge here today, and that, you agreeing to whatever this pro temp judge says, and as it relates to a ruling. I'm like, nah. I said, I don't want no pro temp judge, and they call them commissioners. So they really not real judges, but they allow them to play judge for the day.
Okay.
So I said, I'm not signing that. So I don't sign it. So we have to go before the pro temp judge. So when I go for the pro temp judge, I said, you know what? Jada been avoiding service as well too. And I'm gonna give you that as well too. But I'm gonna finish the story. So now, when we go in front of the judge and she says that I don't want any commissioners on the case, I want to see a real judge, she signs off on it, but we're on the record. So now you gotta imagine, I'm doing all this pro se. Everything that I've gotten this far doing pro se, period. Because for me to get this far probably would have cost me $150,000. Okay, period.
So he is doing this lawsuit all by himself, y'all? OMG, I would not go in court trying to fight nobody's a big battle against Hollywood moguls. And not only that, Will Smith and Jada Pinkett, they're like a powerful couple. Like, I mean, they got a lot of money. Like, I would not dare step in a court case and say, I'm suing this billionaire. That is crazy.
Especially when they're trying to fight, right? So I say on the record, I said, will you accept service for Jada Pinkett Smith, the respondent in the case? He tells me no. I go back. Now I print out, I ask the court that I want to make a copy of the record, as we call it. So I got him on record.
I mean, y'all, let me know what y'all think. If I was Bilal and you got all of that evidence, why don't you just turn it over to the feds? And why don't you just say, hey, feds, you tried to get them, in a clink, in the shackles, just go and turn that stuff over to the feds. Because if you talk about underagers, I mean, he just said Jada Pinkett, had an underager allegedly that, Will Smith was doing things to Bilal. That would constitute like some type of a case from federal charges coming, right? But I don't know. But y'all, let's continue.
Saying no, that he won't accept nothing on Jada's behalf. And this is her lawyer. These are the games these people are playing. These
The
people
lawyer's supposed to accept service.
These guys is playing. He of course now he mentioned that he accepted service for the actual lawsuit, but now we're talking about questions and derogatories and all the evidence, right? This is the court record, the legal court record of me asking him for it and this guy saying no. So in my eyes, both Will and Jada are dodging service, period. So if you go to the last page, it should be on there, right? And I'm gonna say a few more things and then I'm gonna wrap this up.
So he says, the court, good morning, counsel, and is it Salon petitioner? Yes. The court, okay, good morning. There is a non-stipulation in this matter. Is it going to be transferred to the Department Jay on November 19th, okay. The petitioner said, I do have a...
Hold on. William said, I want to know what color the Timbs were. I don't know. Y'all, what color was Jada Pickett's Timberlands? Look, her Timberlands. Were the Timberlands like the wheat color Timbs or were they pink? I don't know, y'all. I don't know. They were probably the wheat Timberlands because Jada Pickett is like, she's a rough, narky-narc type of girl. So I think the Timberlands were like the wheat color.
Question, the court says yes. The petitioner, so we were not able to serve the respondent. So will counsel take service for the respondent? And Mr. Grotsky says, I made an appearance on behalf of the respondent, which he's a lawyer. So we've accepted the filings that were made. I'm not agreeing to accept service of anything else. The court, okay, thank you. Any other service issues will need to be brought up in Department J on the 19th. The petitioner, okay. The court, okay, thank you. Best of luck, everyone. Mr. Grotsky, thank you, Your Honor. Clips out there about you.
Wow. Let's pass this Tasha Case commercial. Y'all, this is getting crazy, y'all. This is getting crazy. But I know he wants to sue, but if he's really worried about them getting justice too, like Bilal and the other ones, he should just go ahead and let the feds know that, hey, I got some information, I got some freak off tapes, you know, I got this manila folder full of all kind of file and evidence. Y'all, this is crazy.
This is Will was successfully served, as you saw, didn't come to court, right? Once I sent it to the other guy. No. So this is for just the civil harassment. We haven't even got to the other lawsuit yet, and I'm gonna breeze through that really quick because right now I'm sweating so much, and you know things are coming back to my mind. I'm trying to kill me, and allegedly trying to kill me, threaten me. Like it's just bringing up not bad memories, but good memories in terms of my fight. I decided to get up, even though I was hurt. You know what I mean? When I got that call, and so I'm just sweating a lot. But
are these my copies?
Yes. Yeah, you don't need them because them lawyers definitely gonna be.
Bilal said Tasha K's gonna definitely need them. Bilal, why are you pushing your court case off to Tasha K? Tasha K don't want them court case. Tasha K is not trying to be sued. She already said that. She does not want no parts of this. All she was doing is just interviewing you, sir. And you acting like Tasha K is your lawyer, your own personal lawyer. You acting like you bringing the evidence and proof and giving it to her. Tasha K don't want no freak off tapes. I don't even think that she wants that manila folder you got. Y'all, this is hilarious. OMG.
Reaching out, and here go all the proof. So, but let me just say this too, to what Cameron. So, Will, just to let you know, I'm gonna reserve you. If you see this video, you can go to your nearest sheriff department to pick up the subpoena. The case number is 25VERO01692. So Will Smith, if you're watching, you can just take your ID to the sheriff department and pick up the subpoena so we don't have to chase you. If not, I'm gonna compel the judge or ask the judge to compel you to come to court. As it relates to Jada, same thing. I'm going to reissue a subpoena to you because obviously we just saw it that the lawyer said that he's not taking any other service on behalf of you. So once again, I'm going to do your subpoena and it'll be available at your sheriff's office. Case number 25VERO01692. And then the last thing I want to say is that
yo, look at Tasha K. Look at Tasha K. Tasha K's like, oh my God. No, he didn't put the whole case number out there. I mean, that was about 20 different alphanumeric numbers, and he didn't put the whole case out here, y'all. What? Y'all, this judge is not want this smoke. They don't want, Bilal don't even want this smoke. Tasha is like, oh my God. She already let him know, like, Bilal, I don't think this is a good thing. Bilal, I don't think this is a good thing. I don't think you want to go to court. Y'all, this is crazy. Oh my God.
I filed an actual lawsuit. The number is 25VECV06407 against Jada Pinkett Smith. So everything here is stamped. There's official
K. Y'all look at Tasha K. Shout out to Tasha K. Tasha K she got me dying laughing. Tasha K is like, this Joker, is he serious? Y'all, is he serious? He got all these files, and I'm trying to figure out why is he suing? Like, what you suing for? Hey, Purple Flower, how are you? He's like, Tasha K's trying to figure out like what is going on here. I mean, thank you, Wells, for the for the gift. Thank you. Are y'all trying to figure out what he is suing for? Because I am lost in the sauce. All I see is that he has a whole lot of evidence, but I'm still trying to get to the root of the problem. The only thing I heard him say was that Will Smith didn't basically tell him and let him know that he was getting his back blown out by Dwayne. But that ain't no reason to sue. I mean, what else do they owe you some money? I mean, I'm trying to figure out what the basis of your argument is from. Like Tasha K was like, no, homeboy, I don't think this is a good thing, Blau. I don't think you want to go in the court with and you've been without a lawyer all this time. I mean, I think you're gonna be wasting the courts and your time. I don't think you want to smoke with them people. Leave Jada Pinkett and Will Smith where they're at with the straps on, with her pounding out Will Smith's tasty cakes from the back with her wheat Timberland boots on and her cap and the scrap. Leave them people alone. Let them continue doing whatever they're doing. But as long as it's not illegal, let them do what they want to do, y'all. This is crazy.
So y'all can, if y'all want to keep trying to dodge service and all this and not give me the information that I need, y'all go ahead and keep doing that. That's what y'all do. All it's doing is showing that everything I'm saying is true. Everything that I'm saying has receipts. Because like I said, it's incumbent upon me as a Muslim to bring the receipts. So I'm not going to say anything that I don't have a receipt. So once again, that's what y'all two can do. If you want to say, oh my Lord.
Did y'all see Tasha K? Hold on. Did y'all see Tasha K? Look at the way Tasha K is looking. Y'all, this is hilarious. Tasha K is like, Bilal, I don't think this is a good thing, Bilal. I'm just telling you, Bilal. I don't think you want to smoke, Bilal. I'm just trying to be nice and tell you. Y'all, this is crazy. Look at Tasha K.
ECV 06407 against Jada Pinkett Smith. So everything here is stamped. There's a fish.
Look at Tasha. Tasha K is like, this Joker, he done read off about almost the whole alphabet and all the numbers, the Roman numerals, and all the cursive alphabet. He done read all this off, and I don't think he really want this smoke. But let him go up there and let him go ahead and prove his case, because he's just gonna get turned down. This is crazy. OMG.
So y'all can, if y'all want to keep trying to dodge service and all this and not give me the information that I need, y'all go ahead and keep doing that. That's what y'all do. All it's doing is showing that everything I'm saying is true. Everything that I'm saying has receipts. Because like I said, it's incumbent upon me as a Muslim to bring the receipts. So I'm not going to say anything that I don't have a receipt. So once again, that's what y'all two can do. If you want to say, oh, my lawyer didn't tell me and all that. So if y'all see this video, y'all can go get y'all subpoenas, because I'm not playing with y'all, because I've already let it be known that any derogatories or any discovery that I get from these hearings or this trial is going to the feds. Thank you so much for having me.
Well, wait, I heard personally that Will was finally now trying and is setting up to divorce Jada. I heard that from a very credible source.
Well, here's my
Did you hear that? Because I know you're still
yes. I heard that, but he not going nowhere. The thing she got on him, he not going nowhere. I don't think so. This is my opinion.
Is it true that she lives in a house down the street? She no longer lives in the home that he built for her?
From my understanding from sources is that they're totally not together. and that
Put a one in the chat if you guys heard the same thing. I've heard the same thing too. I heard the same thing years ago. They were saying that Will Smith and Jada Pinkett are getting a divorce. I've heard that maybe one time or more than once that they're going to be getting a divorce. But Tasha K says she heard from a very valid source that, you know, they are getting a divorce. Bilal, he exposed that Jada Pinkett and Will Smith don't even live together and haven't lived together for a very long time. Now, I don't know if Jada Pinkett and Will Smith wanted that cat out the bag, but Bilal got the cat and yanked it out the bag and told that business. And Jada Pinkett and Will Smith is saying, Bilal, our business is not for sale. But Bilal got the business all for sale. I mean, he has, I don't know what business realtor he has it at, but Bilal got their business all for sale.
Jada don't want the divorce because right now you got to look at the state, right? In my opinion, right? Nobody really likes Jada. Jada been caught in all these lies. She's been doing so many things to people behind the scenes, right? And she's been lying about, in my opinion, about her not being a Scientologist, all this. It's just so many things. And in the book, we cover what really happened. We go through every timeline. And by me being there, I tell you what really happened. Not that crafted stories that you've been hearing about people. Like all of this right here is from me. This is all from me and Jose, right? Because I really...
Y'all see all of Bilal's receipts? Do y'all see all of Bilal's receipts? He is trying to come to the court with all of his receipts. And what he's trying to have these receipts for, I'm trying to figure out. I mean, it is not letting Bilal know about if she's into Scientology and all this other stuff, like, you know, a reason to take her to court. I'm just trying to figure out. I mean, let us know if they owe you some money, what jobs you did for them that they didn't pay you. You know, I mean, it sounded like he was doing something for Bashir, and he didn't pay him. I think that, but I mean, what else is there? Because he's talking about like a whole bunch of different stuff. Like, I don't know, y'all. I don't know
that I'm gonna be blessed for doing this, because now other people who have been abused, right, who have been hurt, and not from just these celebrities, but for other celebrities, you gotta fight. If you're not willing to fight, who you think gonna join you? Who's gonna join you? So it's time for everybody that got a story, a credible story, I should say, to start the process. Because you got to imagine, I lost just about everything over the last 2 years. Everything. But not my dignity, not my pride, and not my faith. Because what I did wrong was, after that accident, I feared Will and Jada. And I'm not supposed to fear no one but God. And that, oh man, that pain. You don't know how many nights I cried on that I feared man more than God. Damn. So I'm back.
Wiles? Bilal.
Yeah.
Everything's alleged, even my name's alleged. We just sipped the wine, we wasn't there.
Oh, and let me tell people the title of the book.
Please.
It's called 38 Years with Will and Jada Smith Memoir. And the subtitle is I Am Whistleblower.
Thank you for my folder. I had to get one of Stephon Diggs too, because his team was trying to come.
Hey, listen.
Bro, I was like, I'm coming to court like, bitch, I'm coming to court like, Judge, I just interview people, and this is what they brought me. Ain't nobody maliciously don't like this man. Okay, he's taking asses. He's supposed to be taking balls, and he's taking extra balls.
It's crazy. Right now, it's so crazy because everybody, all the big celebrities, we suing. And ain't doing nothing.
Tell them they do it because they want to put me on an NDA.
It ain't just shit.
Everybody tried to do it. Everybody tried to do it.
They try to listen. What they do when they and when them vicious goons come, them lawyers, because they the real gangsters.
Yes.
These people that's in the street, y'all not gangsters.
Yes.
Man, these lawyers and these people that I'm fighting, what's the clown name? Alan B. Gorski, right? That's Jada's lawyer. Now, just really quick, because this is actually funny, but informative, right? So Will and Jada wrote and produced a movie, and well, she wrote, produced, and she wanted to direct the movie. Okay, but she didn't want to put. Will didn't want to put the money up allegedly. Jada didn't want to put the money up. They go begging to all the studios. Oh, give me money for Jada's movie. Well, obviously the movie was bad, so they convinced this rich guy, real estate developer, to put up the money. But now, from me being around them, it was all flim-flam because Jada was just trying to get
Queen. Okay, Queen said every time someone commented on this, I be rolling. I knew I was the only one. Wait. I knew I was the only one confused about why he's suing Jada. This was what I'm saying. Why are you suing? Like, you said something about you did some work with Bashir at the beginning of the video of the interview, but I was confused as to, he's not giving me no valid points. Like, why are you suing them? People sue because, okay, you did X, Y, and Z to me. Like, kind of state the facts. But I'm not getting, like, he's like all over the board. Put a yes or put a no. Are you guys clear as to why Bilal is suing Jada Pinkett? Put a yes and put a no, because I'm like, I don't see like nothing that this judge is, even if you go up to the judge and he's gonna be like, what in the world is going on? I'm just confused. I'm just confused. I'm just saying, a lot of people are saying no. I mean, if he's being harassed, like, where is the proof? Or like, I don't know. I mean, he's talking more about other things than I mean, the harassment, yes, but I mean, I don't know. I don't think it's a strong case though, y'all. I may be wrong because he may go in there and win a case. I mean, I don't know, but I'm just like, he's talking like a lot about a lot of other different situations about different people at the freak off tapes. Talk about Tyrese and Jada Pinkett and Will Smith allegedly was having a freak off. So I'm like, what in the? I'm just confused. But I mean, harassment, yes. And then he said that he did some work for Bashir or something at the beginning of the video. So I'm like, I don't know, y'all. But let's continue.
The movie out there, and nobody wanted to put up these millions of dollars. So, they hype dude up. Oh man, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do that, we're gonna do this, right? So he gives them the money, right? The movie flops. So the guy hits them, start saying, listen, when am I gonna get my money? Y'all said y'all was gonna do this, and that, right? So what Jada and Will did, they sued this guy. Is it public information, right? They sued this guy before he could sue them. And the lawyer that I got, who I consider to be a dirtbag, this guy coming to court with a suit that looks like, I'm looking like the lawyer in court. It looked like he rolled out of bed with a suit on and then he smelled of alcohol inside of the courtroom, right? So I'm looking at this guy, right? Like, and this is my opinion. And I'm just like, oh man, he got Argyle socks. The electricity is out of the Argyle socks. Like, they're drooping down. So I said, oh, they send a guy that's willing to say this. They send a guy that's willing to do anything in court, right, to prevent the evidence from coming out, right? So this lawyer should be ashamed of himself. And this is the lawyer that Will and Jada got when they flim-flammed the dude out of the money, right? Oh, we're talking millions for a movie that Jada produced, right? I don't want to go into it.
What was the movie?
I forgot. Was it Human Contact or whatever? You can Google it. Just put it in there. You got research.
The real estate developer, you think he'll talk to me?
Oh, I hope so. I'm trying to get in touch with him. Listen, if you see this, hey, hit me up, because right now, whoever has credible information on Will and Jada, right? Because I had a bunch of people that
to put him into a RICO.
Tasha said you about to put him into a RICO. Y'all, this is hilarious. Bilal is like, I mean, he is very comical, y'all. He is very, very comical.
Yes. No alleged, no nothing.
Yes,
because even what they did with that, they end up going to arbitration and mediation with the dude to try to work it out of the public. You understand what I'm saying? And my thing is, even when Charlie Mack tried to get in touch with me, offer money. I don't want that dirty money. It's gonna be no, and I needed that money. You gotta imagine, I've been sustaining myself for over 2 years. Now I'm in litigation that costs money. Oh, I needed that money, but I knew if I took that money, that money that's devil money. And I didn't do it. So now, if anybody want to say,
so he don't want to take the devil money. I mean, is all their money devil money? More how would he decipher what's the devil's money? Do y'all know? I mean, I know D-Dot, you is the best. D-Dot say he going ham. Yes, he is going in. Ghostface says Bilal should get Tony Busby. Y'all is hilarious. This is crazy. Now, if he is getting harassed, I mean, I don't know. There's just a lot going on. I mean, Bilal, I don't know what to really say because it's a lot going on here. It's a lot. But all I know is he's trying to give the evidence and proof to Tasha K. He's trying to give her the freak off tapes. And Tasha K is like, I don't think this is a good idea. I think this you is kind of, treading some waters you don't want to tread.
Cash apps or whatever, want to support my movement. Hopefully you can put the Cash App up.
What is it?
It's BBOPULENT.
So y'all want to go ahead and donate to Bilal? His Cash App is right here. Bilal, BBOPULENT on the Cash App. Do y'all want to donate to Bilal? Bilal sound like he need a couple of dollars, y'all. I mean, he seemed like he need a couple of dollars, like Umar finessed 3 times over there at FDMG Schoolhouse. I'm just saying, y'all. Let's continue.
Was the money sign BB be opulent? Yeah. And I'll give it to you to put up. But I'm just so riled up right now because I had so many people, like I had about 10 people that was ready to come forth. Now I'm only down to 4. But I got the information. They gave me the information, everything. So I don't know if a RICO is going to happen. I don't know that. But now I know that I'm gathering enough proof. And after these cases are over, I'll have enough proof to, in my opinion, so that a criminal investigation can start on Will and Jada Smith for all the things they've been hiding and all the people they've been hurting. This is who this is for.
Wow. He said this is for all the people that they have been hurting. I mean, I need more details. I mean, I know he said the harassment or whatever. Somebody said that he had a deal and Jada Pinkett or Will Smith, whoever, like kind of crashed that deal. But like I don't know. I would have to just sit down and go over all the stuff that he's trying to claim. Cause he's like talking a lot about these freak off tapes. He's like talking about this, talking about that. So I'm like, these are like all over the place. But y'all, let's continue.
I could have been in Saudi Arabia chilling. It's evident. I could have took the money. I didn't. You wouldn't. If I took this money, you wouldn't be hearing none of this. So at the end of the day, people know it's authentic. So you doing all this paperwork. If one lie is told, guess what? I'm in jail. I'm in jail because it's all under penalty of perjury. Or I would have to pay a significant amount of money that I don't have right now, which now will put me in jail. So either way it go, you understand? It was 2 years ago, I wouldn't have worried about it. I got, okay, cool. So this is showing people right now, I'm putting my life on the line. I'm no longer scared to say the things that I was scared to say. Name the people that need to be named. Other people who were, and let me just say this to you. So some people might say, well, B, you was around it and all that. They took the money. So allegedly Bashir and the mom took the money.
Do you think also, you guys, Ghostface says, Bilal, do you miss the straps? You is a best. Do y'all think Bilal is also like a scorned friend? Do y'all think he's was super extra close to Will Smith? Because he seems like when Jada Pinkett came in the picture, this is where like Will Smith maybe turned. But, people get married. People, maybe move a little different when they're married. Maybe he's like a little jealous because I don't know if Bilal is married and has kids. But I'm wondering if he's like a scorned friend or a scorned undercover lover. I mean, I don't know. this is he maybe, he's getting mad because he's saying that Dwayne was blowing Will Smith's back out when maybe he wanted to do that. I mean, I don't know. Did he want to get Will Smith's tasty cakes? I don't know. But all I'm saying is this is a lot. This is a lot.
So how am and I was trying to help them. They took the money. The other girl that Jada allegedly did something to, the underage girl, took the money. Allegedly. I said allegedly. They took the money. Everybody take the money. I dare somebody to say anything about this. It's obvious that they wanted to give me that money. They couldn't give me that money quick enough for my silence. And I didn't take the money. And believe me when I tell you, I needed that money. I needed it. So I know how a person feels.
But how does he, can y'all tell me, how did he decipher? Let me turn the camera. How did he decipher? He said he didn't want to take the money, but how did he know that this was like good money, or if it was like the devil's money? Hey, Arctic One, I have not seen you in a month of Sundays. Welcome. I want to know how he is able to decipher if this money is clean money or if it's filthy money. If is the money clean or is the money filthy McNasty? I mean, how did he decipher that? How did he decipher if the money was filthy McNasty versus clean? I'm trying to figure out. But y'all, let's continue.
So when they need that money and they've been hurt and a person abused them, and because they need it. But I'm just like, man, listen, whatever I lost upon to one, Allah has for me, no one can take.
Messing with the Smiths alleged.
Oh man, in the book we go into them going to Dubai together, and allegedly in Dubai, celebrities will be sitting around watching these people get urinated on and defecated on, right?
Oh my God. Is this the same thing that Diddy had these guys doing to Cassie? Oh, Waka Flocka Flame. Y'all, this is unbelievable. I mean, it sounds like they are playing this from the same playbook, y'all. Y'all, this is crazy. Oh my God.
Watching this, right? And yeah, so I'm giving it up. Listen. Listen, when the book come out, listen, I'm gonna send you a pre-copy anyway. So what I like to do is, when the winos get their book, we go over to the Tasha K Live joint, and whoever got a book, we do a question and answer thing, and nothing's off limits, and we're doing it in a private setting. So whoever winos got the book, y'all got a question, y'all write y'all question down, and I'm coming right there and answering all the questions. So right now, and that was a significant, so it's 2 significant bags that I gave up. I gave up 1 bag for the book publishing deal and another bag that I didn't take from Will and Jada. I would be up an M right now. But I would.
Look at Tasha K. Shout out to Tasha K. Tasha K is like, oh my God. He is telling what they doing in Dubai. Oh, they peeing and boo-booing on each other and probably kissing each other in the mouth. Oh my God. And Tyrese is over there hollering, crying, and slinging snot while he's at the freak off dungeon. While we think that he's a lover's lane type of man, he is a freak off dragon. Oh my God.
I'm there to sleep at night. I'm gonna let people know what y'all did to me. I'm gonna let people know what y'all did to me.
So like Tyrese has no money to try to come after me legally. He just was down there about to hit bankruptcy, and he got a little check overnight, but he owes his ex-wife a lot of money.
Oh no, we're going to the book about. Listen, let him do something. Let him do.
So you know how the wife left?
All that. That's what I'm.
Look at Bilal is getting tough now. Bilal is getting tough, y'all. He talking about all that. I mean, he's moving his head and everything. Bilal, I mean, he put on his big boy drawers at the end of this interview. Oh my God, y'all, this is crazy.
Say all that. What Will did. Listen. It's like I said, I wanted to keep this legal, but Tasha, boy, you know how to wiggle the questions, man. When you got to get a little bit, and then you just go all the way in. But it's what I saw. It's what I did, and I never liked Tyrese. And
so you're saying that you saw with your whole eye?
I saw it on video. So now, but let me tell you more so than this. Remember when we did the first interview?
Wow.
And I told you a celebrity was like, yeah, you better not say nothing about me and all that other stuff. And I said, Tasha, and you can go back to and probably put it up. It was Tyrese. Oh, you a tough guy now. Now you a tough guy, right? When all this was going on, because I know. You know how many other people that I know, but I'm cool with, they never did nothing to me, so I'm letting them slide. Period.
Good
Jamie
face.
and all that. You ask me, I never said anything bad about Jamie. You know, I never said nothing about Kevin Hart, but you know what I had on Kevin Hart. You know. Period. I should know.
He said Tasha know what he had on Kevin Hart. Tasha, you know what I didn't have on. Y'all, he got too much information. Now, some of this information, I do believe him. I really do believe him. But he just needs to come out and like be more presentable about like everything. But y'all, Bilal is going to walk a flock of flame.
You know what I'm saying? And yeah, real. It ain't no allegedly. You understand what I'm saying? So you know how much I got on so many other celebrities, and ain't nothing come out. Nothing come out.
Oh.
So if jokers want to jump up to Will and Jada defense now, if jokers want to jump up to Tyrese defense, it's coming out. Listen.
Y'all, put in the chat, do y'all think that Bilal has some security? Does Bilal have some security, y'all? Because, I mean, he is saying these things, and y'all know that these people, especially Tyrese, I cannot wait for Tyrese to come out and do a response to this video, because Tyrese is going to come out crying, hollering, and slinging snot, and say that he loves his ex-wife, and he loves his girlfriend, he loves his children, and he going to be over there crying for 12 days, 12 days and 42 nights. He's going to come up there hollering, crying, and slinging snot, talking about Bilal. I'm going to go through your head. I don't want your tasty cakes, Bilal, but I want that head. Y'all, this is crazy.
Even if I got to go to jail, certain things going to come out. Yeah, y'all better leave me alone. Once you experience that death.
Bilal said, y'all better leave me alone. I'll go to jail. Bilal he's acting real tough at the end of this interview. I mean, he done ate some tough pie or something. Y'all, this is crazy. Thank you, Diamond, for the super chat. Y'all, this is hilarious. He is getting tough.
You understand what I'm saying? It's over. And you make a man fear another man when you only supposed to fear God? Y'all got me to that point? No, man. Listen, I wish you would. I wish you would. I ain't worried about no damn Tyrese. You going into the psychotics, all that kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Oh, it's deep. Will and Jada are...
So you're saying the reason Tyrese is so emotional and has a lot of issues with females, it kind of gives me mommy issues.
I think so.
Because he's secretly could...
Do you guys think that too? Do y'all think Tyrese, he be hollering, crying, and slinging snot because he has mommy issues? I know his mom passed away, and I don't think he had a great relationship with his mom, or I can't remember clearly if it was his dad's mom, but I think both of his parents passed away. But he has some type of issue, I think, with his mom, like not a good relationship, but I may be wrong. Don't quote me on that. But do y'all think he had some type of mommy issues? Because he's always hollering, crying, and slinging snot. I ain't never seen it. I mean, I don't even cry that much as Tyrese, and I'm a woman. I mean, y'all ladies, have y'all cried as much as Tyrese? I mean, I have not. I'm like, he every time you turn on the camera, you scrolling on your Instagram, TikTok, he's up there crying, hollering, and slinging snot. I'm like, we don't have enough tissue in the world, Tyrese, to be catching all them tears.
Be down low?
I don't know. Like I told you, I don't speculate. Everything that I know is in here and in my telephone. And I let you hear and see things. And that's the joint I wish you would. So I know Tyrese is going to watch this. And I know people in Dubai, you know what I'm saying, that know him out there. And what he's been doing out there. You know what I'm saying? Come on, don't play with me. I lived in Kuwait before.
Bilal said, "Oh, thank you for the gift again. Thank you, Olivia." Look, Bilal said, "Don't play with me. Stay with me. Do not play with me. Stay with me." I know where the people that was in Dubai with you, Tyrese. Tyrese, don't you come over here, you crying and hollering like a whole big old baby while you was over there clapping cheeks and getting Will and Jada Pickett's tasty cakes. Don't come over here hollering, crying, and slinging snot thinking that you was about to be stopping me from telling all of the business. That's not going to happen, y'all. This is
Of course,
crazy.
I visited Saudi Arabia. Come on, I'm semi-fluent in Arabic.
Thank you, Flavy.
Come on, you want to play with me? And you trying to stump in the Middle East? Come on, stop playing. And even the same thing with Will. What do all these people do? Running to Saudi Arabia. Man, don't take that ill behavior over to Saudi Arabia, man. That's all I'm saying. All these people are trying to get the Saudi money now, right? Everybody over there trying to get the Saudi money, right? But don't take that ill behavior over there. And then for my brothers and sisters and so,
UAE, right?
huh?
Saudi is
Yes, it's United Arab Emirates.
JC is over there paying.
So you got Omar, Qatar.
Yeah.
You got all of that.
Thank you,
at
AJ,
end
for
of
the
day,
thumbs
Tasha,
up.
I'm not worrying about nothing. Let them come. Let them say something. I'm spanking them all because I'm only saying stuff about people that I got receipts for. So I dare y'all to come. Like I said, once a man has been faced with trying to be assassinated and killed, you got a different hunger, a different vigor. It ain't about the money, because I done blew through most of the money anyway, just trying to survive for 2 years. Just some of the stuff they did, even financially, calling companies, telling them don't no longer do business with me.
Wow.
I told you I had to sue a couple other companies. I showed you that before, so we're not playing. Will and Jada, like I said, at the end of the day, I'm saying it again. In about a year, that I do believe that Will and Jada will be under criminal investigation for sexual crimes. And so
Look at Tasha K. Tasha K is like, oh my God. No, he just didn't say that. Y'all, that is something like that is a heavy hit. Like when you say something like that, you have to make sure you got the evidence and the proof. Like you saying stuff and people will come and sue the badonkadonk, sue the socks off of you. Tasha K's like, oh my God. Oh my God. Bilal, what in the world? What in the Waka Flocka Flame? Oh my God. Y'all, this is crazy. OMG.
those crimes with this Church of Scientology, allegedly. Bilal! You crazy.
Oh my God.
You so crazy.
I'm not too big, Bilal.
I know you big time.
I think the platform is big. So, allegedly. Lord Jesus.
Listen, between these files and my telephone, right? Because nothing happened before, right? Nothing happened before.
It did, yeah.
After I'm a huff, I'm a puff, I'm a blow the house down. You huff and you puff and you sit down. You understand what I'm saying?
Does Bilal got bars too? Bilal got bars? He can rap a little bit? I mean, did y'all hear what he said? OMG, y'all, he is tougher than nails tonight.
And you allegedly send people to try to do me in, to do me dirty. But you know what I'm saying? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala didn't let that happen. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, I'm ready for y'all. I'm ready. Let's go. Let's go. We already in legal battle, no big lawyers. I'm doing it all pro se. All this that you see is from my doing, my black excellence, my intellect, because I'm not scared. Period. Another thing, Tony Busby, he wanted to represent me. He sent me the contracts, everything. I'll give those to you. This is not alleged, right?
He gets to the back.
Yeah, he gets, but I wouldn't, and that's what it is. I'll give you that contract too. It was against Willa Carroll Smith, Jada Pinkett Smith, and Sean Diddy Combs.
Wow.
And he was going to represent me against them.
Oh my God.
And I have that contract. And actually, I'll take it one further. I did a 39-minute telephone call with Tony Busby.
Oh my God.
So I'm not trying to get to the bag, I'm trying to get to the truth. Because if the truth came out, I would just give this to Tony and then go for the bag. But Will and Jaden ain't trying to give me the truth. Why did Will try to disassociate himself from Diddy? All that's coming out. It's all coming out. That was a straight up lie. You know what you...
Okay, you guys, I have a question. That shouldn't be nothing to sue off. He said that Jay-Z was, acting like he didn't know. But who cares about that? Is that like a suable situation? I don't think so. Like, you have to come with some kind of strong basis with a lawsuit. I mean, you say that Will Smith is not, he didn't like tell you that, he was getting his back blown out, and that Jay-Z is acting like he didn't know. Like, these are things that like don't even like matter. But y'all, let's continue.
Diddy was doing together in y'all younger years when he was producing the Men in Black soundtracks. I got all that. That's what I'm saying. The book is because I was around.
All right, Bilal, enough. We're done here. We're done.
Tasha K says, cease operations, Bilal. This is too much. This is too much, y'all.
Ladies and gentlemen, Bilal, we're done.
Thank you for having me.
Shout out to Tasha K, y'all. Shout out to Tasha K, because this was a great interview. Y'all, when I tell you guys, this interview was hilarious. Hilarious. Tasha K was like, oh no, like, I don't know, Bilal, I don't know if this is going to be like a good, like, lawsuit, and he don't have no lawyer. He said he's been doing this pro se, so I don't know if I don't know if this is gonna be like worth his time. Is the people at the courthouse gonna be like, look, you wasting my time? I mean, what do y'all think? Do y'all think Bilal got a good case? I mean, he got his files, he got his receipts. I mean, I don't know. Third Eye says this has been a great live. Thank you. So I don't know if the court, do y'all think a judge is going to like say, okay, what are you here for? What are you suing for? And then he comes out with something like crazy. Then it's gonna be like, it's gonna be like, is this really like a suable situation? Because we need something that's solid, concrete. Because you saying that Will Smith didn't tell you that he was getting his back blown out and his tasty cakes getting murdered. This is not a suable situation. But I mean, I don't know, y'all. I don't know. We got to see what the court and the judge is gonna say about this. But he was talking about Bashir. He was talking about a lot. Now, I got something that's kind of funny, you guys. It's a cartoon. Shout out to Morbid Melon. This cartoon is hilarious, y'all. And it's about Bashir with Diddy and all this stuff, y'all. It is funny, but we know that the situation that Bashir went through is like a sad situation. But this is a funny cartoon. But y'all, let's go ahead and get into it. This is hilarious, y'all.
That Hakeem lying right there? My fault. I mean, is that the future of Hollywood? But shit, great. You made it, man. Now, you know I couldn't miss a Diddy party. I'm happy to see you. And you looking good, man. You looking good. You looking real good. I mean, you looking real good. I bet you need security just to keep them girls off you, right? Let's see what they like about you. Oh, I got some good news for you, too. You unlocked for the Spider-Man role. First black Spider-Man, Bashir Gray. How that sound, man? Oh, man, good looking out. Yeah. So tonight is a celebration of you, man. Of course. Yeah. Drink up. Wait, why mine look all foamy, though? What's all this on top? Oh, for you, I pulled out my special stuff. It's Quaalude Apple. Oh, okay. And
He said Quaalude Apple. Quaalude? Isn't that the thing that Bill Cosby was putting in them women's drinks, the Quaaludes? Oh my God, y'all.
The Quaalude flavor, huh? What's a Quaalude? Drink up. Come on, here. Okay.
Did y'all hear? Hold on, y'all. I don't mean to stop it a lot. He said, what is a Quaalude? He's like, hurry up, just drink up. This is crazy.
Here you go. Drink up. Yeah. Drink that. Drink it. Come on, drink up. There you go. Damn, what's this crunch I got? Nah, that's just them little bits in there. Don't worry about it. We gonna take the party upstairs. Will wanna meet you. Will Smith is upstairs? Yeah, man. Yo, this is dope. This gonna be a great night. Yeah, man, my head's spinning a little bit, man. What was in this? Let me introduce you to him. Come on. What we gonna be doing upstairs? You about to find out. Oh my God! You guys are sick! Oh, I like that right there, Daddy. I like to see you scraping and squirming. Yeah, I like it when they run. Don't worry about it, Will. He'll be back. Hey, yo, me. It's your turn, Daddy. About to make them dreams come true. Come on, come get some of this.
Is that Meek Milk?
Oh my God. Man, you alright? Get your hands off me! Get off me! I gotta get out of here! You gotta tell him no. You gotta tell him no. Oh my God. Oh, please, Harvey. Don't hurt me, no. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Will, is that you? Oh, I forgot to tell you. Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth. Lucius?
Was that the MK Ultra shock, y'all? Oh my God.
Before and after that, it's all a blur. I just don't remember. Do you remember dressing up as Taylor Swift? Do you remember that? Nah, I don't remember that. I'm still Hakeem Lion. Living the dream. It's Hakeem Lion. I'm on the scene. You gonna see. I'm still gonna be Spider-Man. 2026. Hakeem, they've already cast the first black Spider-Man. Nah. You don't know what you're talking about. It's gonna be me. It's gonna be me.
And there you guys have it. I thought that was going to be hilarious, the last thing going, but y'all, shout out to Morbid Melon. Y'all can catch that cartoon on Morbid Melon if y'all put Brashear. Surviving. Wait, let me see which one that was. You gotta tell Diddy no. That's the name of the cartoon on Morbid Melon. Shout out to them, y'all. That cartoon was hilarious. But y'all, thank you guys for stopping in, for hanging out with me tonight. Y'all, shout out to Tasha K, to Morbid Melon. Because y'all, this is crazy. I don't know what's gonna happen from here, but it is a lot going on. Thank everybody for their gifts. Thank everybody for the likes, everybody who showed up and showed out tonight. All of my mods, thank you guys. I appreciate y'all, and I appreciate everybody who came in the building, supported the channel, and got us to 49K subscribers. So we have 1,000 subscribers to get to 50K, and then we are working our way to 100,000 subscribers. So y'all, thank you so much. I appreciate y'all. I love each and every one of y'all. But y'all, we gonna do it again tomorrow. We gonna find something. You know, there's a lot of stuff going on. Thank you, Loving Myself. Thank you. But we gonna find something. Thank you, Blue. Thank you. We're going to find the next, because there's all kind of court cases and all kind of stuff going on. But thank y'all so much again. Dida says facts. Arctic One says with community. Thank you. Thank you, chumps. Thank you. So y'all, thanks for stopping in. Lead with love, peace, and tranquility. And y'all, just be careful. Keep y'all's head on the swivel, because we're trying to wait and see what Tyrese is going to say. We want a response, but we want a response from Tyrese without the tears. We don't want him hollering, crying, and slinging snot, trying to come back and do a response on Bilal in this interview, because there's a lot of people that Bilal loud name, but we know Tyrese, he will holler, cry, and sling snot, and we don't have enough Kleenexes or tissues to be giving him on his little crying binges that he be going on. But y'all, I will see y'all tomorrow in the next video. Leave with love, peace, and tranquility. As I always say, and y'all, we will see y'all tomorrow.